Adventure in Vales first.
What?
Okay, well, there's the library team, the customering team.
I'd imagine in order for me to get... Go ahead.
Yeah, go.
I'd imagine in order for me to get paid, I have to work the full day anyway.
Yeah, but if you want to talk to the dwarves, I mean, now is the opportunity to talk to dwarves. I know stuff didn't happen in IC like you wanted to, but there's no reason to give up that line of adventuring or
he was
or role playing.
He was talking about Kansreth, I want to say, that was over to the east. Let me check the map really quick. Oh shit, it's blocked. Let me look at the back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that the that's the little teal areas below the
sun pole?
Okay, I think I see that. Question is, would Anton be aware of that region? I wonder.
Part of the world that Anton would not likely have ever visited in his capacity as.
No, I've never visited it. I've never visited it for certain. I've never visited it. But as far as like the dwarves that I've met and all that during my military times, I'm kind of wondering how much I would have heard of such a place. So I'm tempted to do a history check.
You can do that.
Okay, I will do a history check.
Kardoc Rage Fury connected.
Yes.
10.
13.
13. No, you wouldn't have heard of this place, but sorry, you wouldn't have heard anything about this place other than the fact that it's probably from the east.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough.
Anything this guy tells you is sort of like the first you're gonna really hear of it.
Another question I got since he's talking about areas and all that.
Do it.
So, what is the state of relations between this place and Tarvia? I don't imagine. I'd imagine it's
this
just
place
neutral.
Being the West Marches.
Yes, like are Tarvians not exactly well liked here? Any of that? I'm just a bit concerned that I'm Tarvian. Oh shit.
The relations between West Marches and Tarvia are about as friendly or unfriendly as a general acknowledgement of each other's existence. The kingdoms of the West Marches have more important issues in their lives, in their collective lives, and Tarvia itself has more issues in its collective life for them to really care about each other right now. Like,
okay, so it's pretty.
There have been conflicts in the past. They both have as well like trade agreements and stuff like that. There's no real positive or negative. It's just, yeah, you guys are there. Yeah, we're here.
My concern mainly was if there was anything sour between this place and mine, because I don't want to go dropping that bomb and be like, oh, fuck.
Well, there's always a chance, like public perception, you know, one guy might not like them more than the other, or somebody might have a cousin who did a thing that was connected to this, or maybe it was a mercenary, or like, fuck. I mean, Tarvia is definitely an empire that has a lot of reasons to be disliked, but it's also an empire that has a lot of reasons to be respected as well. So it really depends on, like, it's honestly down to personal perception at that point in time. The West Marches, tit for tat, as a political body or military entity or otherwise, has had no dealings with positive or negative in regards to Tarvia.
So just straight up neutral, anything really is possible. So,
but at the same time, you might find some asshole in a bar whose cousin's wife's like stepbrother fucking got killed by like the Tarvian fucking Legion because he was caught stealing shoes. You never know, man.
I'll run into that. I'll run into that when I do. I just wanted to know the general relations between this this nation and mine, and wanted to make sure that there was nothing. You are not marked out among general society simply due to your background. Let me just put it that way. Oh. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So yes, I've never heard of Casnereth or any of that. I've never honestly been to the Eastern Islands.
It's pretty far east.
Yeah, I've never been there.
During your period of service, the entire focus of the Tarvia. Well, the dwarf doesn't really have any like. He's not very surprised. Most people from these parts do not have the ability to travel. Even the more wealthy members of society, like that's pretty far away. Some of their goods and trading stuff might come from there, but the West Marches are not actually very friendly relations with the Eastern human kingdoms at this point in time. This is generally general knowledge. Like big wars and big countries' opinions of each other is sort of general knowledge. So you know that the kingdoms of the West Marches are not very, very big fans of the kingdoms of the East.
So okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. So even people from around here wouldn't really know much about the East. So you mentioning that you didn't really know where he's from, that doesn't strike this dwarf as anything out of the ordinary. It's the answer he usually gets.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Does he have anything else to say? Otherwise,
I mean, if your statement to this dwarf is, "Hey, you're from here? I've never heard about it," then his answer is basically just me like, "Yeah, not many people have." So if that's the extent of your conversation, yeah, that's all he says.
Yeah, if he wanted nothing else to say, in that case, he's a busy man. I'm not gonna question him much further.
Lack of want, yeah. He's a busy man. He's
busy, and I don't want to go freaking talking to him. Just idle chatter and keeping him busy. Yeah. I'm not going to question him any further.
That's fine. It's on you, buddy.
He's a dwarf. All right, cool. I don't want to piss him off, all right?
Yeah, it's a fair statement. Isaac Stormwind, the freeballer. Because that's what I have written down on my notepad. What you doing, Big Chief? Is he muted?
No.
Oh, he lives.
No.
I do live. I've just been in the kitchen while listening to you guys.
Okay, for a moment there.
Oh, how's your kitchen doing?
It's fine.
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Cool. Glad. Appreciate you being here. Is there anything you'd like to do in this wonderful city of Vales? Or are you still just going to be hanging out?
I think I'm just hanging out for the moment. If something pops out, I'll point it out later, but I don't have anything right now.
Awesome. I'm just going down the list based on where I started. Vinshenzo, publicly performing. You're going to continue to make your 4 gold, I believe it is, that you make daily. 4 or 5? I think it was 4. 4. There you go. So you will have spent the day performing. Hi. Okay, goodbye.
Are people starting to recognize me? I think that's...
You are appreciated, and people speak your name as they walk about the streets.
The famous Vinshenzo.
Not so much like, oh, hey, it's the famous Vinshenzo, but they talk about your music. You wouldn't know about that, but there are definitely people who sit and stop and appreciate the things that you do.
That's the guy that was supposed to have his concert in Contium.
Yeah,
He never showed up.
That.
Can you hear me?
I'm here to get my money back.
Yes, we can hear you.
I mean, hopefully none of the people who are at the gambling house end up recognizing him.
Why? Nobody cared.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would be making every attempt to say my name to people and get them to know me as well as perform in character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than
Carlos.
that, I'm just killing time until my next, my official performance.
Yes. What time is it right now? Like, is Vin almost done with his daily performances?
Yeah, he is almost done with his daily performance, I would say. It's definitely later in the day, if I remember correctly. And the reason I remember that correctly is because, yeah, you'd finished your stuff as well.
Stop that
it
noise.
Didn't affect...
Quit clipping your fucking fingernails.
It wasn't what that was, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Like. I know. It was actually something else. It's fine. Yeah, because Anton's working farther into the night because that's the way it is. So that's the only reason why. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Vinshenzo has completed his daily routine, having made his customary wage.
Awesome. So I wait for
walking through.
Okay, yeah, I wait for Vin to like exit the stage or center of the plaza or whatever that wherever he is, and move over to him. We're like, have a good day of performing, Vin.
Mr. Santiago. Yes, this city is really quite growing on me. It's a civilized place. I am quite happy with our arrival here.
Indeed, the strangest thing happened while I was perusing a jewelry shop. I was trying to find a replacement for my signet ring, you know. No luck, but it turns out that the proprietor of that shop is actually familiar with your family.
Yes,
apparently
many are.
He had some interesting rings. I forget what they called, shadow pearls or something, but they were very, very beautiful. But he said they were a gift from your family. It was quite interesting.
Good on him then. I wonder what he did to gain favor with the good lady.
Me as well. I just thought it might be something you'd want to know in case you wanted to strike up a conversation with the man.
What are you getting at, Mr. Santiago?
I don't know. I had a feeling that maybe he wasn't being quite truthful, but maybe that's just me.
What do you mean? You're saying these rings are stolen?
I have no proof.
No. What do you what do you think is the bigger picture here, Mr. Santiago? Cut to the chase.
I don't know, Vin. I just thought it might be something interesting to look into. If he didn't, what if he didn't, acquire them by the right means? Wouldn't they rightfully be yours?
Well, they are the good lady Cairhona's, but I would not know if she personally gave them to him, or if they were stolen. I'm afraid I'm not involved with those such affairs.
A shame then. Well, I was also curious if you wanted to try our hand at making a few more gold tonight. Maybe not as maybe not as we did last night. It might cause too much attention if we do that again, but you know, we worked pretty well together.
There are other gambling halls, but first, tell me this jeweler's name. I will at least, upon your behest, I will lay a query upon the good lady's ears.
Chris, what was his name?
Oh, I might have it.
He never gave you his name.
Oh. Oh no, his name was
Antonio. You never asked
Antonio.
for it, and it was something he...
Antonio was the other guy, I want to say. He was
That was
like
the silversmith or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
No, that was
Antonio-
Das Cheeg.
No, Das Cheeg is the dwarven mastersmith. Antonio was the jeweler that the man in the jeweler's shop, or in the fucking jewelry shop, sent Carlos to.
Okay.
He's the artisan.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I never caught his name, but I could point out his shop next time we're in the area.
Very well, I can send a message to the good lady. Although I do hope I wouldn't be interrupting her.
Quite an interesting relationship you have there, Vin.
Battered housewife syndrome.
What do you mean?
Well, that's none of my business, but I was under the impression, she was your wife. I'm not sure why she would...
No, the head of
You
the
opposed.
house. Lady
Oh.
Cairona, not my wife Cairona.
My apologies.
Yes. The family lineages get quite confusing, but
Forget that you Drows are very long-lived, so I'm sure she's probably been in power for quite some time.
perhaps. Yes, well, that is all I'll say about that.
Oh my god.
She is a good-natured lady at heart. It would be an insult for me to get into bring up drudgery of old times.
Indeed.
What is your idea?
For tonight?
Yes. Tell me.
Probably more of the same. It worked pretty well.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you think you could get away with doing the, finale again?
Perhaps. Magic isn't just a light that you can turn on and off. Even though there are magical spells that give you light that you can turn on and off.
Stop.
I believe so. Against the common gambler, my magical skills are unmatched.
This I believe. Well, I have nothing else going on until then.
Yes. Okay. Vinshenzo agrees.
Excellent.
But at what
Shenanigans.
cost?
Okay,
Hopefully
and that
at
means
their
it's
cost
Nephis
for
and
us.
Khutula in the library.
Library. How much did you?
Library.
When I was exploring the arcane focus information, how much did you say it would cost for a crystal arcane focus?
Based on the 3 hours that you did research off of the 2 out of the 3 books that you were capable of reading, you guesstimate about 75 gold pieces to start, like, to buy all the raw materials and all the catalysts to get the whole process done from scratch, based on the instructions that you could discern from those 2 books out of the 3.
All right.
And
And
the 3
my
hours of searching.
and my research on the vampires, did that just give me like advantage checks, or did it get? I can't quite remember.
We learn the
You learn a lot about vampires. You learn
Mhm.
more than enough for me to be able to explain to you in a period of time that would not drive everybody else insane.
Yeah. We're just trying to take into account how it would like come into play in the middle of everything.
Yeah, I know. It's more than just being able to sit there and say, "Hey, you gain advantage," but basically, yeah. You know enough that you don't even have to worry about making checks for most things.
Okay.
That kind of thing, where you can ask a question, more than likely I'll just answer it for you. Like,
You know
it's
what I
that
should have
level of
done?
research.
I should have done research on orcs to see if they have night vision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
prove
you know what? You're
yourself
still
right.
in the library, baby.
Hope you can read fast. It's probably closing soon.
It's pretty much the end of the day, and
Fucking
she's
library, yeah.
pretty exhausted from all the reading, so I imagine she'd start making her way out. Like I was going to have done in the in-character thing.
Nephis would fold
Ah,
whatever
it's-
he's
oh, yeah.
drawing and tuck it into his pocket.
Okay. All right. So that's done for the day. Fuck, that was easy. Jesus Christ. Because the only people that have something to continue on is Carlos and Vinshenzo.
Then Anton will probably come back in later at the night.
I'm back.
We're up. It's time to find a another gambling hall.
Let's find another gambling hall.
We go to find another gambling hall.
Do they find a
Okay, well, seeing as you... Yes, they do.
hot?
And it's a different one.
Yes.
The good tavern keeper said there were several. Surely we can find another one.
Okay. Excuse me. While you wander in, and much like before, not many people give you too much notice or too much of a glance, except for the strong-looking enforcers and security and staff of the gambling hall. They all give you the old up and down examination as you're passing through doing your thing.
I give them
Find
a
yourselves
friendly
an empty
gesture.
table to get set up. Awesome. They do not really respond in any way to your friendly gesture. But you get set up at a table and start doing your thing. So yeah, do your thing.
I order some brandy. How much will that be?
This fine establishment, are you asking for a bottle or a glass?
Glass. I just need a drink in my
3
hands.
silver, 2 copper.
Oh. That is much more than before, I feel like. Okay, I'll pay it.
It was. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Vin, you're doing the same thing as last time, trying to like
I'm
direct
rousing
towards
people.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get advantage on rolls, right? God.
Based on how good he performs.
So does he need to do a performance roll for me to get advantage, or?
I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how good he is at attracting customers to you, and see how
Okay.
how well that turns out for you.
Performance.
Getting some cash
I'm rolling
dollars.
performance.
Yes.
I
Oh,
said performance.
I'm just double checking. Okay, I get 6 plus. That's 21. Bitch.
Okay. Well, he does a very good job. He's a very, very good job. Roll your sleight of hand.
All
With
right.
advantage.
Or whatever the fuck it is that we're supposed to do.
What?
Well, it depends. Was he helping me bring people in, or did he do that?
Yes,
already?
he's helping you. Yeah, he's fucking helping really good. You're doing a great job. A lot of people are coming over to see the tricks of your trade. You're on fire, my dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people interested in picking up what you have
So
to put
this
down.
is sleight of hand then.
Yeah, this is your tricky tricks.
7 plus 6. That's 13.
That's a solid roll.
You are unable to wiggle your way out of many of the wins that you're normally able to achieve just because there's so many eyeballs, but you are able to pocket a couple wins for the quote-unquote house. And in the first hour of your adventuring into this gambling hall, you're able to rack up 23 silver and 7 copper pieces.
Hell yeah. How many copper
I'll let you
pieces
do
again?
another one just for the funsies.
I'm keeping
7
track.
copper pieces.
Give me that. All right. Fucking let's go. Do your thing, Vin.
I'll just let you do your thing again. I'm yeah. He's attracted your customers.
Customers are here.
It's sort of a self-fulfilling cycle at that, yeah.
So
Wow, that's pretty good. 11?
17.
Better than the 1.
Yeah, for real.
17's good. So you start to get into your groove a little bit more after that one round, and you are able to acquire for yourself 36 silver pieces, 1 gold piece, and 12 copper pieces. Well done.
Standing.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take this side little chat fucking dialogue right in the spotlight. That way I can focus on it better. Khutula, you do find an instrument shop in one of the
goody.
squares that you pass through.
I enter.
You enter. Okay. As I stated last week, but I'll reiterate, due to the generally upscaled quality of most things, if something is listed in price in the player's handbook or other such expansions, multiply the price of that by 1.5, and that is the price due to the generally higher quality of most things in this city. So if Kalimbas do have a price, expect to be paying 1.5 times the base value.
I don't know if they're actually in the handbook.
What
They
the
are
fuck
not.
is Kalimba?
A finger
It's like a
piano.
little wooden. Yeah, it's like a wooden board with like metal like prongs, I guess, that you like,
Yeah.
flick with your nails.
I actually used to have one of those.
Probably call it more of a wooden like box with metal prongs. At least the one my wife has.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That's what they sound like.
What the fuck? Who's playing that?
Secret.
Do it again.
Who else but Vin?
Oh, that thing! Fuck, that's cute! Oh,
It is,
that's
isn't
so
it?
adorable. My
They're really cool.
God.
Okay,
Wow, that's a pretty little thing.
we know what it
Okay,
is now.
We know
He had a
what it
very
is now.
special one, but it's
Oh,
gone
wow.
Yeah.
Aw, I'm sad. God, that just melted my heart for a second. Mostly I saw that guy who plays little instruments with his dog. No? Okay, well, it's really pretty. Now
I might have seen it, but I mostly know one where it's
emotional.
this lady playing Columbo, then videos of her fucking cat over it.
Okay, well, you see Kalimbas, you see a number of Kalimbas. One of them is 2 gold pieces. That's the cheapest one.
What?
It looks
my
really
God.
nice. It's a nice Kalimba.
Wow, what a deal.
I acquire this purchase gratefully,
2 gold pieces. Okay.
and I subtract 2 gold pieces.
It's mastercrafted.
It's a really nice Kalimba.
She is walking through the street back to the inn, inspecting the kalimba and appreciating it.
It's really nice. Where the fuck
That's
is
just-
my...
It's really nice.
I'm sorry, I'm really focused on trying to figure out where the fuck all my important information is. I think it's in this folder. Then I go to this folder. Go to this folder. Okay, there we go.
What?
Somebody's been fucking around my computer. There we go. Okay. Cool. Anyways, congratulations. You are the owner of a Kalimba. It's a pretty nice Kalimba. It's like the intricacy of the metalwork and all that kind of stuff is mostly where the price comes from. But given the fact that it is a fairly simple instrument, the craftsmanship, which is pretty, does not outweigh the simplicity of the device.
Understood.
How the fuck are bagpipes 30 gold pieces? God damn. It's
Because
just a fucking sheep stomach with a bunch of fucking reeds.
Yeah, but you have to pay the extra price to annoy all of your party members.
Oh, buddy. I will pay that price. Fucking hell. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Columbus are basically little just fucking pieces of steel stuck on the thing. Anyway. Time has run out on my Adobe PowerPoint. Okay, so that's Khutula. Nephis said he was on the way to the inn. He looked for a guard to speak with and ask, "Is there anywhere you could sell fish goods, eggs, fats?" There is a fishmonger's sort of district near the lake, Nephis. Deadly. Okay, you can go there and sell your wares. Did I already give you a solid price on how much those things would cost? Or
I
how
don't
much
know how many
those
we
things would
have,
net you?
And I have no information at all, and was never supplied any.
Yeah, you just said that the eggs could be sold for a high price here.
Yeah, they absolutely can. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't already given you a price, that's all.
We
Nephis
don't know
didn't
how
you
many
them
eggs we
all.
have, and we don't know how much they're priced. Yes.
Not even how many eggs? I thought I at least told you that.
You told us about the other stuff that I had sold previously, but not those specifically.
Okay, you have you have 6 pounds worth of roe from that stupid fish. And if you know anything about roe, that is a lot. If you don't know anything about roe, that's a lot. The fish fat, you have a lot more of, given the nature of that type of fish. You have you have like 17, 18 pounds worth. No. 23 pounds worth of fish fat.
Copy that.
Fish fat, not quite as amazing as fish roe, but especially the pickled silverback trout, or whatever the fuck it was that I called it.
Rainbow trout. Gargantuan.
Okay. Just a picture of the fish. Oh, there it is. Hi, fish.
That's the fucking...
The giant fish do.
No. Catfish. Channel cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm caught
channel
with the
cat.
old man.
Ah, yeah.
Anyhow. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so,
Spotlight.
You're the spotlight. You're the next one.
Okay, I head back to the inn.
So... Oh, okay. You head back to the inn. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, so you're at the inn. And Khutula is on her way back to the inn because she has her kalimba.
Yes.
Vinshenzo and Carlos are at a gambling house. Isaac, what are you up to? Are you at the inn?
What time is it?
Sort of middle of the evening. The sun is setting now, as of this point in time.
Then I'd be making my way back to the inn.
Okay. Anton, you're about off work now. Do you want to hang out with the dwarves, or do you want to head back to your inn?
Before I head back, I was wanting... What?
Yeah, go.
This would be counted as a comfortable lifestyle that has a normal of a gain of 2, and I don't have to spend, I want to say, for like paying rooms or any of that. Because, if I understood correctly, it's a modifier of 1.5. I'm actually getting 3 gold, and I don't have to pay for the room, I want to say.
Yes, sir. Well, you would deduct the room from that. So,
But no, the problem...
When it says you're able to maintain style means that if you have general daily expenses up to and including that amount, you don't have to worry about taking out. So basically, you earn 2 gold pieces of wage, and if you have 2 gold pieces of expenditure daily, for example, you would break even. But if you have 2 gold pieces of wage and 7 silver of expenses, then you're making money.
But I would make 3 here, correct? Just because everything's just kind of...
Yes, but you make 3 here because of the point of times of improvement.
Okay. Seeing how much I made, that is not really going to last because as far as the room that I was paying for, I'm paying 3 gold for it. As far as I'm aware. Like, I'm not necessarily breaking even. Because I also have
roommates.
I know, I have roommates. I'm still willing to pay for the room. But yeah, just seeing that it's a little disappointing to see that much, but I'm willing to work with it. So, let's see. The sun's setting. Do I want to do anything else while I'm out here?
Buy some finely crafted armor.
I'm about ready to spend all the money I just made on the fucking room. I can't really
Good
look at
armor
stuff like that.
expensive as fuck, though.
It is,
Especially here.
and it's gonna be more expensive here.
What type of you wear heavy armor, right?
I do wear heavy armor.
Full plate is 1,500 gold.
So what are you wearing right now?
He's wearing
Chainmail.
scale or chain.
Chainmail?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! To get like a split mail would be an upgrade, and that's like 300 gold. So he's not gonna be able to make that.
Anton, you're not paying for the.
Well, maybe you can get some better armor when we make it to the that other place that's gonna give us a bunch of weapons to fight vampires.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Do we?
Too polite for his own good. Yeah, you're right. I'm too
Never-
polite for my own good.
Did they ever? Did they ever tell us what that place is gonna have, or just that it's gonna have everything we need?
You were given the statement that states that they were able to make things that would help you out. You didn't get told like, oh, by the way, it's gonna be 3 halberds and a fucking like kettle helmet. No, you don't know. But you've been told, hey, go there. And as it is with these religious nut jobs, they didn't give you anything anywhere near enough information to populate an Excel sheet.
Actually, I don't know if it's possible for me to really look anywhere specific for this, but I'm hoping to look for opportunities to make more money while I'm here. I'm gonna see about searching around town.
Excuse me. What sorts of opportunities? That's a very vague statement. I can give you lots and lots and lots and lots of opportunities to make extra money.
Come gamble with us.
Oh, dude, I'd fucking blow your cover.
Probably.
I mean, I am proficient with dice, yes, but
Then you can play.
yeah, I'll just kind of wander around, see if anything jumps out at me. Otherwise,
Does he have a set of dice?
Okay,
I do not.
I'm asking you of like a sector of that you're looking for extra cash. There's a big fucking city and just saying I want extra work. That's a lot of shit, man.
I was tempted to head off towards the direction of Northway, so like in the direction of the library. I'm just kind of curious.
Give him some options.
Sure, you're
that
looking
are
for
around his
bounty boards,
proficiency.
dishwashing positions. You want to shovel poop, do the corpse cart. You want to like
Corpse
fucking be a
cart?
farmhand. Yeah, like
Knight's a pretty strong lad. Maybe he could do something.
Oh, I can haul a couple of corpses down the road. Maybe it'll pay well.
Maybe you could
Or
find a
bounty
loan shark that
board,
needs some
or
muscle.
Loan shark.
I feel like Anton Greycastle would not immediately go to the shadier
Yeah,
side
he's
of
too
law.
nice.
The only reason
Hell
I say that
no.
is based off of Anton, which is why I'm asking you, are you going to go to like a bounty board or a tavern or like what kind of places? Are you just looking for a help wanted sign? Because that is not find that, but if you're looking for a specific sector of work, I can help you with that. You're casting your
Actually-
net too wide, man. Give me
Actually,
Yes.
I am curious about a bounty board.
okay.
What do we got?
Perfect. Let's see where the railroad train leads us. It says, yes, there are bounty boards outside of local guardhouses that offer money in exchange for finding done certain crimes. There's also money being offered in exchange for information gathered. And there are a few other contracts posted and nailed to the bounty board outside the nearest guardhouse that you find. What kind of bounties are you interested on? Information gathering, criminal acquisition, or other?
Criminal acquisition.
Okay. So there are a number of people who have been skipping out on the bondsmen who are being looked for. Each of those people garners a 7 gold piece reward. And there are 3 of them. There's one man who is wanted for the statement is open defecation in a protected property. And there's a 10 gold piece reward for that. And there are also 2 ads wanted for treason, dead or alive, 10 gold pieces. Those are the criminal ones.
Repeat that last one. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make notes here as fast as I can.
Yeah, it's fine.
You had the bondsman, you
last one
had
is-
property.
Somebody shat in somebody's house and and
Yeah,
then there are 2 traitors wanted dead or alive for, I said 15.
Sounds right.
15
You said
GP
10,
each.
I think,
Okay,
earlier.
then it's 10.
Wow, chill. Way to cheat. Knight out of 5 gold.
Damn it. I'm trying to pay bills, man.
Never correct the DM when it's in your favor.
Chill, I appreciate your honesty, and that will reward you in the future.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, so we're playing by those.
Oh, you'll
rules.
reward me with another fucking nightmare day. Got it.
Hey, man, that was you and your bad rolls. There's not much I can do about that. Going insane and
nat
fucking
20.
with a good roll.
It was
Pretty-
a good roll.
It's pretty good for that.
Okay, so I've got the 3 bounties here. Does it have any information as to where these people could be, or just general last
Oh,
seen
yeah.
any of that?
Oh yeah, it has some vague information. Sorry, you said you were looking for the bondsman?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm interested in where they could be. The 3 of them.
So they're not. It's not all 3 together. It's 3 individual notices. So, just give me a second here.
Skipping out on 3
So
individuals.
one of them is in town. One of them is just outside of town, and then the other one is living in the upper districts.
Do they have any images
Also
or
in
names?
town.
Yeah, in town, but in the upper districts. So they have names and they have physical description, but there is no image. I will tell you that for the trader bounties, they do have sketches. Excuse me.
I can try to take a mental note of that, but I'm more focused on the bondsman for right now. For these people. So
just tear down the posters and take them. That way there's less competition.
I don't know, are there extra posters of
No
this?
matter if there's
me.
extra, you want to take them so other people can't edge in on your fucking bounty, dude.
Yeah, like is there any
I feel
extra
like Anton Greycastle wouldn't think like that, but no, there are no
No.
extras.
No, I'm not gonna like rip it off the board.
Why, you're
Let's
gonna
see,
finish
I'll-
the job, aren't you?
Find him dead or alive, you're coming with me. I'll I'll take note of their locations as well as the physical descriptions. I don't know if you want to like post it in private or something like that, just so I have a no. I don't know how much that matters. One is in the
Doesn't
upper
worry too
ward.
much about it.
Where is the other one? I know the other one's outside of town. Does it give a general area?
Yeah, it does give you a general area. It's one of the. Did we put a map of it? Yeah, we do have maps. Stuck between too many fucking tabs. So you see where Iron Reach and Sunrise Ward, they have their little out-town districts.
Yeah.
So when he's in town, he's like that. So he's been known to frequent like the outer part of Iron Reach, but he's somewhere like on that northwestern side. So that's why he's outside of town. He's outside of the walls, but he's up there.
Given
The other guy in the upper district, the upper ward. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yeah. Oh fuck. There we go.
This is drinking hard stuff. It's burning.
No, it's not that. It's my fucking. I've had a cough ever since I got stupid COVID, and I don't know what it is. It just towards the end of the day, it's just
The curse.
So with this physical description in mind, with the one near Iron Reach, would I have seen this individual today while working, or no?
Look, man, I'm willing to give you similar to like basically what Vinshenzo and Vinshenzo and Carlos have been doing. If you want to just take a couple hours and hunt down one or two of these guys, I'll give it to you based on an investigation roll. Because the details, there's enough like intimate details that you'll be able to find and look for clues and do that kind of thing and get to this person.
I'm going to check.
After that, we'll see what happens.
I'm going to investigate the upper ward for right now. Spend a couple of hours over there. All right.
Wait, what?
He's
Didn't he-
searching.
Okay.
17.
Oh wow.
That's a solid roll.
So given the man's name, areas that he frequents, all the information that was on his bounty poster, you are in fact quite easily able to track this person down to an alehouse in the upper. The fellow goes by the name of Hector Dravere.
And I want to say this is one of the bounties that said to bring him in alive, correct? So basically apprehend him and...
It's a bondsman's bounty. He owes money to someone, and it's gotten bad enough that the authorities are involved.
Okay, but this is taking him back to the guards, yeah.
Yeah, don't kill this guy. That would be bad. Don't kill this
not
person. This is a minor criminal.
I am not killing this man. I just wanted to make sure that I understood the bounds of the contract and all that. So
yeah, don't fucking kill him. I mean,
yeah,
unless he gives you cause to kill him. But
yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's not a dead or alive bounty.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure this guy doesn't seem too dangerous. So do I see any buddies with him? Any of that? Anybody that looks like they're with him? Or does he look to be alone?
Drinking with a few people. He's at the bar and he's trading ales. You know, just slapping him back. He looks friendly with the three other people that he's drinking with, but that's basically just on your initial intro to the scene.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to walk in and walk up to him and begin conversing with him.
Oh shit! Okay, what you gonna say?
Hey, are you Hector?
He's gonna look at you and he's gonna go,
Yeah, what's it to you, Mector?
Heard you've been skipping some payments.
No, that's just a misunderstanding. Who are you anyway? What kind of person asks questions like that?
I am Anton, and I am here.
Anton.
I am here about your missing payments, good sir.
Who you here for? Here for Popo?
I'm going to.
Fuzz?
I'm going to grab his arm. I'm here for you.
"Oh shit."
I'm here for you.
Okay. Check there. You're gonna try and grapple this man. He's maybe a few beers deep, but he's.
I'm going
He's
to grab
on
onto his
fucking
arm.
edge.
I'm not like just like freaking roughhousing with him. I'm just gonna grab his arm to make sure he doesn't like run away from me here. So I guess you could count as a
Okay, yeah,
grapple.
that's
Yeah.
still gonna be. Yeah, it's still gonna be a grapple.
So that's gonna be
Gonna
a
you
strength check.
versus him. Why is all this fucking shit in my fucking dice
Or
box
is-
there, boys? What's
Or is
going
this
on?
athletics?
Athletics. It's your athletics
I think he's good at the
versus whatever he gets.
There's just dice in your dice box.
Oh,
14.
there's dice in
Yeah,
fucking
14.
orc boys.
Decent
14.
roll.
Yeah, you get him. You grab him. He like flinches at your touch and tries to squirm away, but your grip is strong enough that you're able to maintain positive control of his arm.
If only there was a way.
So
Don't do it.
I'm going to stand him up. Well, if you go ahead and make your payments and all that, again, you'll come back here. I imagine. I'm just gonna stand him up there.
I'll make my payments. I'll go do my things. Let go of me. Come on. What are you doing? You almost spilled my beer.
So I'm just going to grab the beer out of his hand, put it on the table. I'm not going to try and like spill any of it. I'm just going to put it on the table.
Is
You're
Chris
coming with me.
okay?
Just fell over drunk.
Yeah, I just spilled my beer as I was talking about this.
So
You spilled your beer about. Well,
I'm-
talking about
I actually fucking did.
I'm gonna grab the with my other arm. I'm gonna grab the beer out of his hand, put it on the table, not trying to spill it.
Yeah.
You're coming with me to
You
the
can grab
guards.
my beer too while you're at it. Ugh. God fucking damn it!
Uh-oh.
I used all my grace on the mountainside today, boys. Fucking klutz now. Oh, okay. So you're gonna put his beer down and you're trying to escort him. What? Sorry, do it again.
I'm going to put his beer. I'm going to use my other hand to grab his beer, put it on the table. Again, not trying to spill it. And I'm going to escort him out of the building and try to bring him to the guards.
Okay. He, after your initial sort of confrontation there, he allows you to escort him to the authorities. More due to the fact that you're a lot fucking bigger than he is, and he's also pretty hammered.
Okay.
He does loudly protest the whole time, and then sort of as you start walking down the street, he just sort of descends into incoherent mumbling.
I'm going to try and be gentle with him because I don't want to freaking like break his arm or any of that, but I'm going to keep this guy moving. I'm not going to say shit to him when he starts mumbling random bullshit though. Does he try
that's fair.
anything during me escorting him at all?
No, he's pretty harmless. By the time you get to the guardhouse and collect your bounty, it's dark. It is nighttime.
Perfect. All right. So that will have been 7 gold, correct? No,
Yeah, I can't remember what I said. So 7 gold sounds right.
I want to say it was like 7
It
gold.
was 7.
Yeah.
7 for the bonds,
Chill.
3 bondsman
giving
guys.
I'm giving Chill the benefit of the doubt because he was a good boy.
But it's the truth.
Made 7 gold.
We've never
Yeah,
lied to
I'm
you.
giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, you've only lied to yourself, bitch.
Okay, and
So, seeing that it's nighttime out, I look at some of the gold pieces in my hand, much more satisfied with the payment now, feeling that I'm actually getting somewhere, and I'm going to walk to the tavern and get ready for bed. And
okay,
make sure that room is still good.
okay. So you pay for the night, and you go back to the tavern. That's cool. Okay, cool.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Anton is 7 gold.
Who am I missing?
I don't know.
Isaac's still freeballing.
Who are we missing?
No, that's it. No, that's it. Sorry, he was the last one. Everybody's at the inn now.
Oh.
Sorry, Vinshenzo and Carlos. After an evening of making your money, do you continue late into the night, or are you gonna go back to your tavern inn place?
I only need to meditate 4 hours. It's up to Carlos.
I think we're gonna try once more to try to get some good money, and then probably head out. If not,
Okay, do your shit.
Carlos has been disappointed. Whoosh, whoosh. Ugh, yeah, fucking 10. Not good tonight.
No, you blow out.
Oh.
Too many people were paying attention, and you couldn't catch a break. You couldn't win. It's not that you won. It's not that you didn't win anything. It's just that you ended up breaking even, and you didn't really come out with any gains.
All right. Let me divvy up what we had here, then what we already got.
Okay, divvy it up. I finished my glass of brandy.
Gob.
As Carlos counts
Man, one of
his
my buddies,
coins.
he brought some fucking apple pie moonshine to this work I had. And I gotta tell you, that was probably some of the greatest things I've ever had.
Uh-huh.
You guys ever get to try that kind of good stuff? It's fucking. Oh man,
At
it's like
work?
a step below hand sanitizer.
Moonshine.
Egg yolk moonshine.
Yeah, dude, at work.
Oh.
It was good. It was good stuff.
That's kind of fucked up.
Well, I live in the country, and honestly, that was one of the tamer things being passed around. So it was pretty
Hell
good
yeah.
shit.
The communal.
Not like the guys who are emerging from the bathrooms with powdery noses.
That's fucked up.
It's fuck. Yeah, but all right. So yeah, you guys had an evening that you had. Everybody's reconvened at the tavern. Whether they're actively searching out their buddies or not, you all end up back there under your own steam.
What is
How
my
much is
split, Carlos? Count your coins faster.
How much is a meal
Don't
here again?
play
I want to
any
say it
of
was
those tricks on me.
Oh fuck!
Play those
yeah.
tricks.
Oh, like how much of a meal are you trying to get? You a plate of food, or do you want like a beer?
Yeah, just a plate of
Come
food.
on, buddy.
So just something
Multi-course
simple,
dinner.
something to sustain me, because it's been a long day.
Something to sustain me. Okay.
Yes, a plate of food will be just fine.
It's gonna cost you.
I've already bought the room.
The fuck, not the room. He's talking about his dinner. Fuck you. 3 silver pieces for some grilled rabbit or deep fried fish, or different kind of fish or lamb.
I'll
They
take the
also
rabbit.
have sessig. Okay, you have a rabbit.
Ooh,
Rabbit.
yay.
3
Do we
silver
get a
pieces.
discount if we supply the fish?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, can you just fry this bad boy up? Just slap it on the counter.
They're willing to do that for you but like literally all you're getting is a fish fried, whereas he's getting a little
The week old fish do.
You want to
like
go
the
half
grilled
season
rabbit.
this
It also
fish
has
right
a cream sauce and it's got a side of like beets and cabbage salad.
Oh,
How much was it for the fish that we had? You said it was for free? That didn't sound right.
If you're just giving him like some fish to fry up, the cook will fry it up for free. And what
That's
I mean is
fucked up.
literally like that portion of filleted fish. He just doesn't give a shit. He's gonna slap it on the pan in the corner, gets fried up, he's done, and you're just getting like congratulations, fried fish. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just one side or the side done. Whereas the stuff that
Okay,
they're
but
serving is a little bit more.
Would it make it cheaper if I offered the fish instead of, minus some of the fish that I have to make the meal cheaper? Is that a possibility, sir? Behind the fucking.
Oh, for like his.
Like, hey, here's some
Well, sir.
fish. Can you please cook it like a meal? How much will it cost? So you're not using your own fish.
Yeah. See what you're getting at. It cost you a silver. One silver piece.
Then I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna give him one of my fresh fish.
Hell yeah.
I mean, is it really all that fresh anymore?
Yeah.
Been a couple days.
Fresh fish.
My fresh fish.
It's been
Uh,
over a
it's-
week.
Does-
Doesn't matter. It's silver.
Nephis would survive it.
Then why does fucking Isaac still have brain damage? It's been over a week.
It's been a
been
week
over a
since
week.
Isaac got brain damage.
It's only been like 3
Been like
days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Then this fish is.
I
only
think
3
the
days old.
disconnect here is they're thinking about your ginormous super fish that you caught, and you're thinking of the stuff you caught while they were like getting
I'm
their
not
brains
thinking.
fried.
I'm knowing.
Oh,
I
okay.
know.
Difference.
I thought we were still trying to
That's
get
why I
rid of
said
that
there's a
inventory.
disconnect.
Okay.
Dissonance.
sorry, I was making a joke. I didn't mean to derail this.
That's our travel supply.
Yeah.
Bye, goodbye everyone. Goodbye
I'm going-
fish.
Going to
Yeah.
buy
Okay.
some fried fish, just off the menu.
Okay. Off the menu. Off the
Hell
menu. It's shit. Fuck. Where's fried fish? Fried fish.
You said 3 silver pieces, or is that for the rabbit?
3
is
silver
Chris
pieces.
looking at?
That's what it is. Christopher's
we
looking
know
at the
book.
menu.
He's looking around in his mind.
At least he's
I'm
safe there.
searching deep in my mind. I'm imagining fish. I'm not safe deep in my mind. Fuck you.
I am rotating the fish within my brain.
I'm frying it in my mind as I speak. Oh, it smells so good. A little bit of salt and pepper, some dill, not fresh dill, dried dill.
It's a salty fish.
I'm not that fancy to myself.
Okay.
No, you misunderstand, Nephis. The rat is under his hat the whole time.
Dun dun dun.
I was the rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Copy that.
All right. So, you retreat to your rooms. I assume morning comes. I assume.
Yes.
In the middle of the night, you hear a kalimba playing as she tests it out.
In the middle.
That's right. Is Khutula still in? I think she's still
Before
here in this.
bedtime, I'll say before bedtime.
I'm trying to think. Is Khutula still in
It's
the same room, or did she go to a different one?
Same as far as I know. That's where her shit is.
Okay, so Anton's
carrying
probably just sitting there trying to
It's a
get some
very
sleep,
nice
and it's just like,
kalimba.
what?
3
what is
more
that?
gold.
He's just like confused for a second, just like, what the hell is that?
What is
Looks
3
over and
more
just-
gold?
Just looks over and.
Because I didn't make any money
direction.
today. So sleeping at the inn would cost
you're
me enough.
freeballing. That's
Yeah, I was just asking
Freeballing.
what he said. What?
oh, good.
Thank you, God.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
just like-
nice. That's not me.
Freaking Anton just kind of wakes up, just a little confused for a moment. It's like, what the hell? And just looks over in Cthulhu's direction.
Would I hear this in my room?
Yes.
A lullaby would lull you to sleep.
I don't sleep.
I join in on my flute.
The whole fucking.
From the other room.
For a hobbyist,
Um,
she is quite skilled.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to look at her and just listen. Oh, it's Secunda. Oh my god. I fucking love that song so much.
Okay.
Anton has been enthralled.
Yeah, probably.
He forgets about the mask for 5 seconds.
Surprisingly, after all the action today, I don't think Anton's thought about the mask.
He thought about it at work.
Maybe for like a moment, but
you rolled pretty poorly. You rolled pretty fucking poorly with that mask the last time.
Hey,
Yeah.
as far as I
been on your
recall,
mind
it
all
was
day.
supposed to be safe with me. It's safe with me.
Alright. So the night passes and it becomes morning.
Yeah, you all wake up. The only person with any expectations of them is Anton.
Yep, and he is going to get up like he did the day before and start getting ready for work, pretty much. And
Okay.
head on out back to the Smith's place.
Well, you make it there, and they're waiting for you. Well, I mean, they're waiting for you, and you get there and continue with your work.
Excellent. Hopefully they were.
Or however you wish to do that.
Hopefully they're satisfied with the work and all that. So I'm willing to help them some more.
Yeah, they got no complaints, and you're able to make your daily wage unless you want to not finish the whole day. I guess that depends on what happens during the day. So that's Anton easily taken care of. I'm just gonna go down the list. Carlos, what you up to, buddy? It's the morning. We'll never know what Carlos is gonna do today.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at something. He's just gonna do the same thing he
that's
did
fine.
yesterday. He's gonna do his work stuff, quote unquote work stuff. Because he's
'Kay,
only
do
there
your
as
work
long
stuff.
as Khutula needs to be there to read, so he has no other obligations.
Sell the fish.
Does fucking
Yeah.
Nephis want us to go with him to sell the fish?
What can you do? You don't know nothing about fish. Fuck.
Exactly.
In that case, we're gonna move to Isaac.
I think I'm just gonna tag along with Nephis if he's going to sell the fish.
Hell yeah.
Nephis, what are you doing today?
Huh? Are you asking me? I was just typing it so I didn't clog up the fucking radio waves, the brain waves.
Well,
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to Isaac. He would just go to Khutula to tell her, "Hey, I'm gonna go sell off some of the goods, and then I'll meet you at the library so we can find out more."
He nods.
okay.
Get Isaac over here.
Oh,
Sag.
Isaac rolls to eavesdrop.
How secretive is Nephis being about his goal of selling
I'm
some
not.
fish?
I'm just talking
fish
to
and
Khutula,
okay, there you go. There you go. So fucking.
and
I'm just
also in
gonna say it
text I
happens.
talked to Vin and Carlos.
Yeah, so that's like at least 2 or 3 times that he said what he's doing. I'm sure. Isaac's
Good.
overheard it.
Then I have no issue. I have no issues with joining in. Then it's good, lovely. Speaking of which, Vinshenzo, what did you like?
I would like to ask Khutula where she got her new kalimba. The location of the musical instrument shop.
I give him the information.
You have the information.
I follow the information. I go there. After thanking Khutula.
Khutula, what are you up to?
Gonna go to some like artificers and just like check out some of the materials. I can't purchase anything, but kind of just understand more what I'm looking for.
Okay. You find a number of foci in these shops. Each of them are dramatically less expensive than the cost it would take for you to make one yourself, based on your information that you researched.
Oh. She kind of looks at some of them and she kind of grumbles to herself. She's just like, I don't want to fucking hold something when I cast spells. It's stupid. I don't look cool.
Well, this is the crystals, all this different stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like with crystal
All of the
foci, is
standard
it like
foci.
you like hold the crystal and like hold it out, or like how does that work necessarily? Do you have to embed
The
it in
act
something?
of possessing it, and yeah, well, no. So, like, as far as I'm able to understand, the ability for you to interact with it in and of itself is enough for it to channel your magical powers. So, for instance, let's say you have a crystal, even if you were to like wear it on a rope around your neck and you're just holding it with one hand while casting a spell, like that counts for the non GP worthy components.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of the way that works, what I was able to understand.
Okay.
So it's not like you have to take the crystal and then do like 16 different fucking like loop-de-loops in a backflip and then suddenly it works. No. It's just
All right.
by using it to cast a spell, like touching it or whatever. Or if it's a wand and you do your like abracadabra, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to inspect various crystal foci then.
Well, there's a large variety of them, and most of them follow the same sort of more expensive scheme. And if you're very interested in crystals, then I'm sure you're capable of finding one that appeals to you.
Something kind of like
a large variety of them.
Yeah, maybe something kind of like amber colored.
Well,
or
you
like
are able
orangey.
to find that.
Ooh.
Like I said, is 1.5 times the cost of your average folk.
15 gold.
15 gold. Ooh.
Now, I will tell you this, the advantage of using your the focus that you bought here is that you get to add +1 to the spell save DC of your spell casting.
Okay.
So like if your DC was 13, now it's 14.
I would say that is worth it. How big are the crystals generally? To kind of just like the size of an amulet, pretty much.
Something that you would be able to hold in the palm of your hand. So like the size of like the spoon part of a spoon.
Okay.
I think it's called the bowl of the spoon.
It's
Yeah,
a spoon,
I realized
not a
that after
bowl,
I finished saying it, but I
Shut up.
yeah, fuck you.
All right, because I have like some ideas of what I want to do with the foci. I'm just trying to like sort it out. Something that would fit for her character, of basically like incorporating it with her already existing necklace.
If only the necklace could be the focus.
Well, I
We
was
could
trying to
have
see
more
like
than
how
that.
I could transform it into a foci, but like embedding a crystal in it would probably be my best bet, because then it's not like trying to give it magical properties, but rather kind of just integrating it with it. So I would like to purchase this foci.
Okay. You purchase
15.
it for the cost that was already established. Oh, Devon's gone. Someone write this down for Devon. For each pound of fish roe, the fish eggs, he gets 5. Shit. What did I say? Okay. So for each pound of fish eggs, he gets 15 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Fish eggs are fucking. And for each pound of fish fat, he gets 5 silver pieces.
Someone got that?
I
Yeah.
can fill it in. I just
I've
assumed
got it
someone
right
else was
now.
already.
Okay. Okay. got it. Table.
Each pound of fish roe, 15 gold pieces, and each
It's at
pound
90 for the eggs. Right?
90.
30. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I don't
Hey,
think you could write it any larger than you did.
I wasn't even
Man, it
looking
works.
at that.
That's all that
Was-
matters.
The second thing you said, was that about the just like fish meat, or
5 silver pieces per pound of fat.
I was so busy looking at the
So
fucking
20
note card, I didn't realize this shit.
23 times 5 silver pieces.
Alright, I've got-
Jumped.
115 silver and 90
Perfect.
gold.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Yeah, he makes
Everywhere.
so that's Nephis. I want everybody who has journeyed out of tavern today to roll me a perception, or actually no, let me rephrase that. Passive perception. Either write it in chat or just say it over.
You want my
Say
passive
regular.
perception?
Yes.
I want the passive perception.
That would be 15.
In the chat, if you could.
I am back.
Welcome back. You managed to sell the shit for 90 gold and 115 silver.
90 gold and 150 silver. Copy.
115 silver.
Specifically, 15 gold pieces per pound of fish eggs and 5 silver pieces per pound of fat.
90 gold.
You're rich now. You might be able to retire.
Will Nephis cut Vin in for catching the fish?
Maybe.
Yeah, what-
Okay, so
Hey,
Carlos,
I got the fish.
Nephis, Isaac,
Everyone help.
Vinshenzo, you notice that as you're going about your business today, that a number of people are gossiping, chatting, otherwise discussing the fact that there have been frequent and extensive reports of orc raids and massive orc numbers seen in the country. And there are a lot of people who seem fairly concerned about this.
Did it happen over here? Like which direction those raids have been reported from, or just in the general vicinity of Vales?
You can roll active perception to get more intelligence, but this is just based off of like things that you've heard over your shoulder. A lot of people
I would
are talking
also
about orcs.
like to listen in.
14.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for Chill to his
15.
14 and 15. That's close enough to this thing. Okay. Thank you, Vin. So Vin, you don't pay attention to anything that I'm about to say, and that's okay. So as far as you can understand, there is a fairly large people like the word horde is thrown around a lot, but it seems to be thrown around a lot in not very specific terms. So you're able to glean that much. You know the term horde is not accurate for number counts, but you know that that's what they're stating. Like, oh yeah, orcs were seen this place, that place. But it seems as though if you're looking at the map, they're landing in the northeast and moving to the southwest, all over the place. Hordes attacking this village, hordes have been sighted in this area, and when will they do something about the orc kind of thing? So you're aware that they're probably coming from the from the northeast to this traveling southwest, and there are hordes, but you've heard hordes used as a number of different descriptors. This is each of you individually. Except for Vinshenzo, who doesn't give a
I'll simply
I'm not giving
get
it
away
my money down yet.
if it comes to that.
I'm glad my dumbass with 9 wisdom or 9 passive perception was still able to understand.
Was Anton able to?
No, it
hear
wasn't
some of this
you.
shit? I was about to say I don't.
No, the only people who studied is, once again, Kardoc, Nephis, Isaac, and Vinshenzo.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I
I
thought
heard everyone
Carlos,
except Vinshenzo,
Nephis,
so.
Isaac, Vinshenzo.
Okay,
No,
that's what I thought.
sorry, when I say everyone, I meant all the people who had heard the rumors.
Yeah.
They heard them. Vinshenzo heard them and actively chose to not give a fuck. So
Yeah.
he heard people talking and just didn't care.
But Anton would have overheard some of this stuff, right? Being
No.
around
Anton's
this.
passive perception of 11, no.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. Thank you. I'm busy working anyway. Trying to deal with all this coal.
Yeah, that's probably why. Like, just a secluded area. Any explanation as to why you would not have heard random people pursue weapon and armor shops? Okay, what specifically are you looking for, Carlos?
Rapiers and studded leather
For your
is what
weapon and
you
armor
would
shops.
specifically be looking for.
Okay. Well, following the average price of 1.5 times more expensive, that's what they are.
Yes.
If you're looking for like
Right.
good haggling above and beyond what even the normal quality is, let me know. But if you're just looking for something nice that's better than what you got, then you can pay the 1.5 times. Oh, fuck off, stupid. Sorry. Yeah, that's your
Wow.
that's your sort of gateway price.
Carlos would want to spend some time trying to find like weapons and armor that would validate the extra cost.
That would validate the extra cost. Okay, and what in Carlos's mind would validate extra cost?
For rapiers, like that they're have a better point of balance, or they have better grips. Their edge retention is better than average, or that kind of stuff. Temper is better for the blade. For studded leather, he would honestly not know as much, but he would look for stuff that's seems more not really durable, but just looks put together better than average. Like the
Studded
studs
leather
more
count as heavy
reinforced.
armor?
Studded leather is light armor.
Oh, it's light armor. Wow, that's pretty
Yes.
good. Okay, so you were able to that balance that you're looking for, and it seems to be fairly well constructed. The vendor who is selling the particular rapier tells you that it has been crafted out of Thamaskene steel, and he seems quite proud of this fact. It will give you +1 on all of your damage rolls.
How do you spell Thamaskene steel? Thamaskene?
THAMASKENE. Thamaskene steel.
+1 damage. Okay. All right. Carlos is interested. He's curious how much the guy was. It just still like the 1.5 times?
That's
or...
your 1.5. Yep.
So let's see.
It is not the nicest rapier there. It's not the shittiest rapier there. It's not like the nicest though. It is very nice. Like compared to most others that he's perused, this is very nice. But it's not the nicest there.
But this is pretty much what I found from what I was looking for.
Yeah, out of the qualities that you gave me, this is what it's gotten you, and it doesn't bring you above unnecessary expense.
I think that'd be. So it'd be like 37 gold, 5 silver.
Oh yeah. And it's very nice. It is a very good quality. Very nice looking too. When you look at it, it's got a basket hilt. And the basket is shaped sort of like do you know what a Triskelion is?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, well if you Google that, it's shaped like a Triskelion.
Does the blade have any qualities that like sets it out as that Thamaskene?
It has an almost iridescent quality to it. So it doesn't just shine, but it shines. Sorry, it doesn't just reflect the light. It almost shines
seems
with
like
an extra glossiness. Yeah, sort of thing. It's got that rainbow, almost like oil look to it. Do you ever, well, when you like look at a puddle of water or something that's got oil on it, it's got that rainbow,
shimmer kind of thing.
That is what clearly demarks it as, that rainbow shimmer is what this Damascene steel looks like it has.
All right, yeah. Carlos is gonna buy that.
Stop clipping your fingernails. Oh my god.
It's not my fucking fingernails, it's my fucking dog.
Honestly, I couldn't really even hear what was going on.
Yeah, she's lying beside me and she's fucking. I just chucked it away from her. If she comes back and plays with it again, I'll throw it away again. It's my dog.
And was Carlos able to find any
Studded leather?
Yeah.
The studded leather that you find, aside from being really good form-fitting, some of it's pretty light. It'll take 1/3 of the weight off of a regular set of studded leather. Aside from that, it's mostly just really nice, comfortable fabrics, these kinds of things. It's nothing that's overly special that you find right away. Once again, there are nicer pieces of armor that might be better, but they're going to be more expensive, and there are slightly less that might bring it under the 1.5 average. So it depends on how much money you're willing to splurge on. Or if you're looking for like beyond the average price line. Like if you want to go above you seem to be sort of shopping in the mid-range, which is fine. But once again, there is better stuff, and then there is more budget-friendly stuff. But if you just want to go in and pick up just your average thing, then your average thing is going to be your 1.5, and it's lighter than average.
Yeah, Carlos isn't gonna get any right now. He's gonna think on it. So he's gonna take his shiny new rapier and he's going to head back to the inn and wait. He's gonna wait for the others and make sure that they've heard the rumors of the orcs, just that nobody is surprised.
All right. Vinshenzo, what did you say you're up to today?
I said I was going to the music store that Khutula told me about.
Okay. What instrument are you looking for?
A lute.
All right. Well, you find a good lutes, and they're quite nice.
Yeah.
They are not your average super fucking expensive like everything else. They're starting at 40 gold pieces for lutes. They start at 40 gold pieces and they go as high as 60 gold pieces.
Okay, what's the difference?
Just like some of them are made of ivory with gold filament, and some of them have different embellishments, stuff like that. Like the delicacy of the lute itself looks much more almost angelic in appearance, and some of them and others look that kind of thing. Like it really is just how wondrous the instrument is. Some of them they're all very pretty, and they're all very wonderfully done. Some of them, they're made of incredibly exotic woods, and every inch of them has been carved in some way. Some of them are just generally well constructed. So it really depends on what it is you're looking for.
Do they do anything for me?
Well, yeah, the master the upper end ones, because of how nice they are, they will give you very, very obvious bonuses due to the fact that they just produce such a pure sound.
Like
And
what
the
kind
lesser-
of bonuses?
Like you get +1 or +2 to your performance depending on how much money you're willing to spend.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll buy one then.
Okay.
I look at the violins.
Violins. They are in the same price range given the expert level of working required to make a violin.
Same bonuses.
A similar sort of thing, yeah, +1 or +2. These are not magically, these are just these are creations of craftsmen paying for their extravagance, which will
Okay, so
their
60 gold
their
for +2
extravagance
to performance.
and their delicates. Yeah.
What's the conversion to silver to gold?
10.
10. So 600 silver.
So
Okay, never
10
mind.
silver is 1 gold. So you have total. You have like 93 gold. If you counted your silver as well.
Yeah, that's
According
what I
to
have
this
the
anyway.
most of. I've been updating
Right,
this.
39 gold, right?
Or yeah, what did I say? Yeah, sorry.
90.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
if you
that
color
doesn't
them
make
gold,
If I color the gold, okay, I don't think I actually have
all the
enough. I
fun-
don't think I have 90 gold.
no.
No, you have approximately 39 or 39 and change.
Okay, I leave the store.
Okay. There's
I-
some really nice Columbus for sale. Sorry.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Nephis and Khutula. Nephis is back yet.
Yeah, Nephis said.
approached the library and
Mhm.
asking for where the little dragon went. If directing me, okay. So Khutula, Nephis
Oh.
does find you in the library.
Chris ain't done yet.
No.
All right, cool.
Oh fuck. That's what that was.
Distracted me from what I was trying to think about, what I was studying this time.
Psyops.
Zane's like, alcohol? Orcs.
I think.
I don't know why they would do an employee function and then expect us Thursday. I feel like that's just bullying.
What?
It is mandatory fun. Exactly.
Boom.
Okay. Nephis would upon seeing Khutula would pull out 14 gold and 18 silver pieces and put it on the table for Khutula. And grab a chair.
Going to be 1519.
Nope.
I take what is given.
Nephis is taking a little off the top.
Yeah,
Prerogative.
pretty sure he is.
Finder's
I mean-
fee.
She's busy fucking reading. She doesn't give a shit about fish. Plus, he smells, and she
He
just wants to
cleaned
get it
and
over
gutted
with.
and carried everything so far, so...
What
Also
is
sold it?
Khutula reading about today?
That's what I'm trying to decide, and I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry.
Vampires.
I mean, I already read a shit ton about vampires. I don't really think there's much more info for me to gather on that end. Maybe I can look into like various equipment that might be useful against them because I
will
have...
state that you are well aware of the fact that there is more information than you have so far been able to read about vampires.
Okay. Well, with what information I do know, I would like to look into specifically spells or equipment or just things we can utilize to our advantage against them. Possibly like looking into various weapons and I guess aversions they might have to whether it's symbols or just physical items, materials, which might be in some of the vampire book things.
Look at your shopping list that Nephis drew for you. Those are the things we must find these out.
Look at the pictures.
There's a shopping list?
Yeah.
Look at the pictures.
What's the bottom?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yes. Nephis knows, and so does Khutula, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Fair enough. You know that you haven't got a clear enough picture yet, and you'll have to do some more research.
Then research I shall do.
Okay.
Real quick, Nephis, how much did you say it was? 19 silver and how much?
No,
gold?
14, 18.
Yeah,
He's
somebody
taking
changed
some off
it.
the top.
Oh, okay.
Since I was the one who sold it and had everything, I just thought I would, distribute it like that since I was the one doing it. It's
Nephis's prerogative. Nobody else knows how much Nephis made.
I did. I was there.
Oh.
Did you tag along?
Yes,
would've,
he did.
Isaac was just following him like 5 feet behind the whole
I mean,
time.
did Isaac follow him to the library as well?
No. After you sold the fish, he would have fucked off on his own.
Said to buzz off pretty much to Isaac, then yeah. He like figure out something else to do. He, like I said, keeping to himself.
Isaac follows at a distance of 10 feet instead of 5.
Go away, I have to draw now.
I have to doodle for Khutula to keep her spirits up.
And smell of fish. Alright, yeah, so she does more research for a few more hours on vampires.
Okay, so you're able to gain enough knowledge that you know that you're probably going to need the rest of the week. Probably the rest of the week to get everything in a complete enough picture for you to be happy. Given like you just start uncovering more information and the extent of which to be perfectly knowledgeable, to have done all the research you possibly can, you'll need the rest of the week.
Damn.
There's so many books.
What's the timeline on people's clothes being done in last town?
Oh, they're probably done by now.
Who fucking cares?
We told them we could be gone as like around a week.
And they gave us fine clothes to rent.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
They'll be shocked when we show up.
During one of the short breaks from her reading where she sits back and kind of rubs her eyes some, she looks to Nephis and says, this is going to be a while if you want me to understand all of this perfectly. Like, a few days, a week, maybe more.
Nephis scratches his chin. Then we'll have to At least I won't be staying in that inn anymore. Price isn't worth it.
She nods. If we're staying here a while, we might need some cheaper accommodations.
I go back to performing.
With that knowledge, Nephis is going to get up and then leave Khutula, letting her know, I'll start preparing a camp outside of town. I'll let you guys know. I'll meet you guys back at the inn and let you know.
He nods and says, I'll see you there.
Aye. Nephis goes.
Yee.
Okay, awesome. Good shit. So, we'll make this easy. I like making life easy. Vinshenzo, Anton, Carlos, are the three of you planning on spending the next week just sort of continuing your professions?
Yes.
Yes.
When is my big
unless-
show?
Isn't it tonight?
I think it's tonight.
This would be
Yeah, it would be
day
tonight.
2.
How many days have we been? This is day 2.
Oh,
so
it's day 3. We're here, but it's day 2.
Day
Like we've
3 that
gotten
you're
up.
here.
we've been here 2 nights, is what you're saying.
Yes.
It would be
Okay.
tonight
Yeah.
if the noble guy who said he would try to pull strings for me did absolutely nothing.
I guess he didn't, since
He wasn't able to do anything more than that, but but the floor is yours this evening at the White Crown.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unless something changes,
There is
yes,
a good crowd.
Anton will continue working here at the Smith's place until they're ready to leave here.
And the bounty work at night.
And I plan on bounty working at night, yes. Or doing other activities if I see it fit, so. I'm working 2 jobs. Oh god.
5 more days, yes.
Look, you can
He's
ask for help.
moonlighting.
Okay. So Vinshenzo. No, let me redo this. Carlos, are you planning on doing anything special when Vinshenzo is doing his performance or no?
Carlos will be in attendance while Vin is doing his
Oh.
performance.
Lucky. Okay, cool. Anton, you're blacksmithing by day and moonlighting as a bounty hunter.
Pretty much, yeah. That's my intent.
Okay. Nephis has went through the effort to set up a camp on the east side of the town by the river. Is anybody going to join him out there, or are you all staying at the tavern for 3 gold per night?
Anton likely would not have heard any of this unless somebody came over to him.
Carlos is gonna probably go wherever Vin's going, since he's freeloading on the room anyway.
I assume I'm getting a free night at the inn for my performance, at least.
Plus tips.
Yeah, for
payment.
this night.
Yes, for this night.
For this night, but I'm talking about for the rest of the week.
Oh. How was my performance?
We're gonna get to your performance, but I'm just trying to streamline the rest of the week
I
to make
stay
sure
in the inn
it goes quick.
for the rest of the week.
And like I
Okay.
said, Nephis would go to the inn where everyone would congregate, and he would let everyone know he's setting up a camp. You don't have to come, but he's not gonna support fucking spending 3 gold in a fucking tavern when wherever everyone's short on cash. You can join. Here's your 14 gold and your fucking 18 silver pieces, you fucking bastards.
Hell yeah,
You were
dude.
literally staying in Vin's room free, you fuck.
Free's too expensive these days, especially in this town.
Vin does not say that.
But he still doesn't want to like make it like, oh, since people are staying in the room, even though you're noble, but he just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to stay in that. He doesn't like it.
Anton's probably going to keep renting the room for right now.
Oh. Yeah.
Is everyone attending the performance? It's Vin's like first proper performance.
It's my big night, everyone.
Big night. Support him.
I don't think Anton would be there for that unless it's a bit later. I want to say.
Anton is moonlighting.
Yes.
Khutula would attend.
Okay, so Chill Isaac is able to make 3 gold per day in bounties.
Oh.
Anton as well.
Wait, I'm making 3 gold a week from bounties? Is that what you said?
3 gold per day for the week on bounties. And then whatever your normal blacksmithing is if you're gonna do the double whammy.
So I'd be getting 6 gold and realistically
6
getting an
gold a day.
income of... Yeah, I've been getting an income of 3 because I'm spending
Calculate 6 gold per day. Your bounty.
Is it a
hunting
full
not
week or was it a
exact for
partial
each
week?
day.
5 more
5
days.
days.
5 days.
I'd answered that in the chat, but I didn't say it in person. Yeah, it's not solid like every day you get X amount, but for the week, your better days and your worst days, it all ends up equaling out to that amount. So some days you make more, some days you make less, but at the end of the day, that amount in income from your job.
Well, in that case, 15 gold from me.
Yeah. And then for Carlos and Vinshenzo, same thing for you guys. You're able to make your whatever it is for each of the days of the week. We're skipping over the performance just to get, like I said, just to get through the week. Nephis, I will get to you in 2 seconds about fisherman's wages.
Okay.
Okay, so Vinshenzo, it is the night for, given the fact that you spent 2 full days doing your shtick, as well as the tavern keep fulfilling his promise to sort of do some elbow grease behind the scenes. The tavern is full to the brim to see your.
Hell yeah. I come out on stage.
All right. So everybody's waiting expectantly. It's up to you to
Friends,
roll for
comrades, my cohorts. It is I, Vinshenzo Cairona. I'm so happy to perform for you today.
Hell yeah.
That is a 20.
Starting strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for Vin to roll
God fucking damn. Sorry, you
a
said how
natural 20 and get like a 30.
Play that funky music, Drow boy.
10 plus your
plus my proficiency bonus, which is double, so it's 6, plus my charisma, which is 4.
20. Okay, I was looking. Well, fuck, you start out perfectly. If you'd like to play us a song super quick through the bot as to your performance that you make this evening, but you start out perfectly and you have quite an amazing performance.
Okay.
I still don't think Anton was here to see this unless it was just later in the night.
Moonlighting.
Yes.
I probably would have been like right after.
Yeah,
work
you're too
day or
busy catching bad guys.
I'm busy catching evildoers.
Okay, here's
Sure.
my
I just gotta
funky
run to the bathroom
music.
super quick while Vinshenzo's choosing a song.
It's hard to find lyre music, guys.
Yeah.
Well, if it's easier, you can just find honest music then.
Fine boom.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't need a fucking +2 piece of shit for 60 gold. Fuck that.
Vin's like all skill, baby.
Try fucking +10.
Glorious bastard.
Vin weaves emotive music, telling the audience the entire tale of the group thus far.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ah,
I wonder if that's a video that's fucked up or the bot.
And
probably the bot.
Vin was composing lyrics as well.
Huh?
Did you mean that literally or figuratively?
Oh, not just through the expression of sound alone. That one
Would
time
make
when Vin's song was a very special moment that will never happen again.
Until it does.
And I'm missing the good shit. God damn it.
Hey, you're the one that couldn't spare a couple hours to support your good buddy.
Yeah.
You're right.
Says the thief.
Hey, we've been supporting each
his
other all week.
buddy.
Okay.
Me and Carlos have officially made amends. We're friends again.
Nothing brings friends together like
Yay.
Riding bareback
Okay.
together.
Jesus. Okay, so your performance is a resounding success for the start. I'd like you to roll me another check to see how it rounds out.
Here we go.
Worry, you got this.
Oh,
Look at that.
baby.
You're fucking
Oh,
perfect.
baby.
29.
29?
You
29?
absolutely bring down the house.
Yeah.
You play the crowd perfectly. Oh, hanging on their every breath, making them wait with anticipation, almost making a few cry. Well, not almost. You're definitely making several people just cry with the sound of your music. It is angelic in its quality, the like of which most of the people in this tavern have never experienced before, even your colleagues. With the beauty of your music.
Well, there was
And
that one
you
time
receive
when I
a
rolled a
standing
natural
ovation.
30.
Yes.
Hell yeah. As if there was any doubt, I am Vinshenzo Cairona. Oh, fuck.
Perfect.
Finn's pretty talented.
God damn it.
You can play music that hasn't been invented yet.
Wow.
Finn freaking created synth. Oh my god.
Vin throws a synth opera.
What the fuck? Anton's
yeah.
just gonna
Well
Anton's gonna get back to the end and be like, what the fuck happened here?
Hell yeah. How does the crowd react?
So throughout standing ovations, people are actually fucking like crying, and not crying in a bad way, but crying in a way it's like, oh my god, the music is so powerful and amazing and touching their fucking souls and pulling at their heartstrings. Like it is.
And emptying
It is
their
a level
wallets.
to which
Emptying their
emptying
wallets?
their wallets, and fucking you get showered. You make by Nephis. You make 14 gold pieces worth of fucking Christ. This is gonna be stupid. You make 22 gold pieces total in revenue.
Okay, you
Not
sure
a
about
bad night
that?
at all.
You make 22 gold pieces in revenue.
Okay. Hell yeah.
You
that
got a
just-
20 and then a 20 stupid, so that's for tonight. Tonight, this is your outstanding fucking performance where you brought people to their knees and made them cry and got a standing ovation, and it was super fucking hyped up. And given that you were playing for the past several days in the park and spreading your name out every chance you got,
I let the commoners, the dirty common folk, touch my hands. And sign autographs if requested.
Sign autographs, 1 gold piece each.
Not
No
free.
refunds.
Oh, generous.
That'll be worth something someday.
trying to.
Let's try and
There
do
we
math
go.
while drunk.
Okay.
Remember what you saw here.
No, I'm not trying to do math. I'm not drunk. Fuck you. I'm trying to get the passive perception. So, Anton.
Yes, sir.
Now you, over the past day, even you have started to hear all of the rumors about orcs and all of the other people who were listening throughout the last day about these rumors of a giant horde and hordes raiding and this kind of stuff. It's still happening today. It's more frantic this time. Different towns are being named. People are becoming a little bit more skittish in the streets. There's a general level of anxiety that you can now start to detect in the atmosphere. Included with this, again, this is just the same people's passive perception. You feel as though you notice more guards than you normally do. There seems to be just generally more activity, a little bit different of a tinge of atmosphere of hustle and bustle. But due to this, the reason that I'm only using the passive perceptions is due to the sheer size of this place. It takes a lot of just sort of noticing small things slowly add up to some level of a picture throughout the day.
How further inland have they gotten? Like, how close are they to Vales?
This
Like
is the
still
first
some-
you've really started paying attention to it, so you're just hearing names of places that you don't really know.
I don't. This probably would have been after work. when I went to go and
This
turn
is
in,
throughout your entire day. This between like you doing your blacksmithing stuff, maybe like small talking some of the guards, just generally walking through the street. These are the things you appear like. These are the things you experience.
during the night, that day, if possible, when I go to try and turn somebody in, I want to, after turning in the bounty, I want to ask about this horde. What's going on? Since I'm already going to the guards nightly anyway at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a little concerned, considering last I heard, the walls here, I mean, while they're decent, they're not. They're more for show. This isn't. This is more of a cultural center than a fortress. So this place actually has quite a bit of risk to it. But yeah, I want to ask the guards about these orcs. What's going on? If Vales is any sort of danger.
Yeah, so you, in your capacity as a bounty hunter, like, you can definitely tell that while the guys appreciate what you're doing, you're not exactly on, like, buddy level right now.
That's fine.
So,
It's more a curiosity
you know,
as to what's going
yeah,
on.
100%. So the guy that you're talking to, who's sort of the sergeant in charge of the watch at this specific watch post, his name is Gilbert, and Gilbert tells you, no, don't worry about the orcs. It's just some problem in the rural regions. I'm sure the lords of the West Marches will take care of it soon. It's just idle chatter from the civilians. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I understand if it's something that rural communities, have to deal with. I mean, I've been part of a rural community before. But I'm more concerned about the city itself. Should I be concerned here?
Anton, listen. The city, this is a juicy target. It's always been the juicy target, and because of that, we have a lot of people trying to make sure that this place stays safe. No orc raids have ever gotten as far as Vales. There's always been chatter. There's always been talk. But it's just that you must know. It's these are townsfolk. They have nothing better in their lives to do than gossip and worry. They're gonna listen to somebody at the fishmonger's shack talking about that there's a raid from the Dorothian Khaganate, but that was somewheres down in another part of the world. But somehow it gets up to us as rumor. It's the same thing. The Char hordes are going and attacking the villages up in Vagron. Well, it's something that becomes the worst thing in the world here in Vales because they have nothing better to do than bother about other parts of the world and grumble about taxes. It's just the way it is. Don't fret yourself. You keep doing your job. We'll keep doing our job, and life in Vales, it will just keep going on.
So,
Yes.
can I roll an insight check to see is this guy just not concerned? Does he have any form of concern whatsoever?
He's leaning at the side of a cobblestone wall, smoking from a small wooden pipe, and he's telling you this with a not properly buttoned uniform.
Oh, great.
If you can definitely roll insight. I'm not
I want.
You can't. Absolutely, you can
Imagine this guy is not at all concerned, though. I probably don't need a roll for that, do I?
Well, you can if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please,
Fuck it. I'll roll.
Insight.
Fuck it. I'll roll. Let's see. That's gonna be +1.
Natural 20.
God damn.
Witnessed.
This guy seems to be hiding some semblance of nervousness. He's keeping a calm, relaxed exterior, but it's a facade.
Damn.
Noticing I realize this. You're not telling me the truth, are you?
Oh.
Oh, correct as always.
Ooh. Sergeant Gilbert stands up on his 2 feet, straightens his great coat, and takes an unnecessarily long time to put his pipe out, clean out the stem, and put it back in a little pouch at the side of his belt. He says, "Listen here, friend. I've been a career soldier, watching this city for most of my life. Rumors, I've listened to the fears of the citizens. I've done a great many things. Never has this city been attacked. I have heard probably a dozen different times some great one evil force or another was supposed to be wiping the land of all that is good and holy, but we are still here, and I'm sure, even though it seems scary, especially if they're char orcs, but I don't think they'll make it to Vales. I'm sure, like I said, the kings will do something. That's their job. Kings and their great armies will ride out, and they will take out the char hordes as they've always done."
He's still lying to me, isn't he?
Yes.
I'd imagine he
You
is.
should roll another insight for that.
Yeah, this I'm just gonna convince myself that he's just lying to me.
Maybe he's lying to himself.
He's lying to himself. Yeah,
believes
pretty
the
much.
lie.
However, listening to some of this, that they've never attacked Vales in any of this, having been a soldier of Tarvia, history changes, and while Vales has never been, possibly attacked before, what's to say that it won't happen tomorrow or the day after? Like, there's always a risk, and just because it's never been attacked, it can certainly be attacked. It's certainly not impenetrable as far as he can tell. The mask is on the back of his mind again.
Oh.
Thinking about the fact that it can see the future. Is that correct?
Yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's what you were told.
I 17. Probably fine.
It nags at you, but it's not the time or place, and you're able to, like, the fact that you're in company and your present situation, you're able to resist the urge to put on the mask.
I don't dare put it on in front of him anyway. I've never but
Exactly.
hearing this though, I feel like I want to talk to my friends about this. So I wish the guard captain a good night and thank you for the information, and I'm going to go to the tavern and see if I can gather my friends to talk with them about this. I'd imagine Nephis is the only one at camp, is that correct?
Negatory.
You're out there at camp too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Conserving my money.
Okay. I mean, I think everybody else is here, but I pretty much just kind of low key, of course, not trying to like concern anybody, but I was trying to get people's attention. Say, hey, I want to talk to some people here. So Khutula, Vin, Carlos. So, and if they know where Isaac and Nephis are, I want to see about gathering them together.
Greycastle?
Oh,
I believe Mr. Nephis and Mr. Stormwind are on the outside of town, camping out for the night. I'm kind of hoping where to. Nephis told me he went. I haven't seen Mr. Stormwind.
They're probably asleep by now. Well, I mean, do you think it's possible we can go out there maybe, or maybe them come to us and we can discuss this, or perhaps that's something for the morning?
I have no problems at night, Mr. Greycastle.
He nods. What do Carlos and Khutula say to this?
I'll lead the way if you'd like.
Went to the camp.
Go. Wait, you're at the camp?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
Devon states that everybody has no camp.
No wonder.
It's explicitly stated that.
No wonder the room's been quieter. God damn it. Fucking hell.
Totally just noticed.
So fucking tired every time I get back to this place that I just is like bleh. God damn it.
Shall I lead the way?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's go.
Let's go to the camp.
Also, before we leave, did Carlos find out what he was looking for?
Him over the X code determine the best. So yeah, sorry, I read it and then probably carried on without thinking too much. Best fortified area in the city. If you notice, there is like a separate walled off area on the southwest side. That is the best fortified area of the city. That is the castle. It is the castle where the keep. Well, sorry, that is the keep where the lord of the city lives. It is not, as I'd said, like even seen, but it is the best defense in the city. It is on the highest peak. It's got most of the city behind it. Like, it's pretty well done. Geographically, it's the best place to defend from. The best fortified part of the city that would not be restricted from civilians would be the upper ward, or that upper district. It's hardest to get to. You have to climb through pretty much the entire city to get up there. And
unfortunately, when it comes to the orcish hordes, the char hordes rather, that is on the opposite fucking side of where it needs to be. Like, everything else is exposed because the char hordes would be coming in from the northeast. So if they were to arrive tomorrow, they would be coming in through Eastway.
Well,
they wouldn't have to worry about the fort, I'd imagine.
The orcs we encountered were to the south.
What?
Maybe they've encircled the city.
That's what Chris was saying, though. Like, this is the best, and this is the second best, specifically because
the orcs have to get through the entire city to get to there, and it's up a hill through the city itself. Like,
yeah,
remembering that I stated that this city is sort of like the smaller cousin of Minas Tirith in the way that it's been designed. There's several tiers. In order to get to the castle itself and to the upper wards, you have to like fiddle fuck your way through the entire city. So Carlos was spending some time trying to find where the best fortified area in the city and the best fortified area that wasn't restricted from civilians. It is the castle and the upper ward consecutively.
Okay.
Are we
where the
discussing
orcs
this
come
in
from?
character right now?
That's No,
Or is
this
No,
is something that
Anton's
Carlos went to
internal
look for,
monologue?
and I gave him.
Oh, sorry.
I gave Carlos this answer because Carlos went to look for it, and he requested more than appropriately requested an answer to this question.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Devon, where is the camp located?
It is located east of the town and somewhere along the river, but he would have told you after
East?
setting up where it was. Or sorry, not
Oh, so-
east, west out of town.
Okay.
That is what I meant.
Okay.
If I did say east, I would go
Yeah.
along the river.
Said east.
Sorry.
But perhaps the others might notice that Anton is a little worried, I want to say.
And Anton was wanting to go to the camp and talk to everyone.
I'm on the way there. I ask Anton. I must ask Mr. Anton or Mr. Greycastle. What is it? What is going through your head? What is the matter?
His mind is just kind of racing for a moment. A couple
You
of
seem
things.
off lately.
Off? I mean, I know I haven't really seen you all that much in the past couple of days. I've been busy helping the dwarves out over in Iron Reach.
Yes.
So
Perhaps you should get some more sleep at night. I think it would do you wonders.
I think I'm getting more than enough sleep, Finn. Thank you, though.
Very well. Shall we continue on?
Yes, please.
Splendid.
Splendid. Okay, so I guess we're all at the camp. Is everybody awake or no?
What time did you come find us?
Since it was right as I was finishing bounties, it would be most likely dark out, so.
Oh. Well,
I'm guiding
Yeah.
the way.
I mean, it's probably bright enough out anyway that it's no issue, so.
Well, fuck
so
me.
Nephis, Khutula, Isaac, are you guys awake?
What time is it?
Late night.
It's after
That's not
dark.
a time.
She would not be awake, but she would be easy to wake.
Show me your timepiece, boy.
Has the sun set?
No, it's very much set, I'd imagine, by now.
Nephis goes to sleep approximately 3 hours after sunset. He's a night owl, a little bittle.
I think I probably would have been there by then, yeah?
Probably catching him
Don't
right as
tell
he's about to
me.
sleep.
You think so, God? You think I'd probably be there by then, easily within that time?
You'd easily be there by then.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much.
It's only a few hundred meters walk.
Yes. My weary legs are barely carrying me through the streets of this city. I'm so fucking just over this. Okay, so seeing that everybody's at camp, we didn't have any sort of issues getting here, right? No, none so.
No.
I've been
Like
guiding us.
Nephis said, he gave a very specific instructions to get to the camp, so everybody knows exactly.
Okay.
Quick walk up the road. I assume Nephis wouldn't choose a campsite that's inconveniently far from town, but he also wouldn't choose a campsite that's unnecessarily close to town either.
Yep, on the river.
Just right.
So seeing that everybody's here, sorry to disturb anyone's slumber if they were trying to sleep. I was wanting to discuss some things with everyone since apparently there's been some rumors going around as of late. I don't suppose any of you guys have been hearing about char hordes.
Oh yes, we've been hearing about him since a few days ago, I guess.
Vin scoffs. Is
I've
that what this is about?
a little bit more than that, Vin, but yeah, his mind thinking about the mask for a second.
Blow up your ass, you fucking piece of shit.
You woke me up for this.
I wasn't asleep.
Fuck you, man.
Sorry, I'm just being silly.
But yeah, I just got done turning in a bounty. I haven't seen all of you guys too much as of late. I've been busy. But I think the guard captain, while he says everything is fine, and there's a lot of panic or maybe anxiety, I would say, he says it's fine, but I really don't think it's not. Things are not adding up.
Interrupt. What are you talking about, Anton?
By means is I am very curious to if the hordes are going to be attacking Vales itself.
The orcs?
Yes.
Then the gods will simply take care of the beasts.
Then
Khutula, do we know everything we need to know about the vampires?
Is this like the night of the 5th day?
Should be.
I want to say yeah.
Maybe the 6th day.
Has Khutula gleaned all of the knowledge that she requires?
I'm asking Khutula.
Yeah, I'm asking God.
I'm aware of that.
What did God say, Kardoc?
I don't know. He doesn't talk to me anymore.
God hasn't spoken yet. Wow. Fuck you.
Oh.
Khutula knows that there is more information that she can gain. And she's got a lot. She's learning a lot, but she knows that there's more.
I thought the 5-week period was to learn everything, so that was just an arbitrary time.
No, it was not an arbitrary time. No.
Okay.
Like I stated, she has learned a lot. She just knows that she can learn more. So that part's up to Khutula.
I mean, I know quite a fucking lot at this point. There's so many books. So many.
Well, did it cover the list I gave you?
It's yeah, for the most part, but like, there's still some things I'm not quite fully certain of. I don't have like any guarantees.
Please don't stress Lady Khutula out. Learning is a very gentle process. It cannot be forced.
Anton's just gonna look at them conversing for a moment, but that was interesting news to hear about. He really haven't heard too much about her findings, I guess. Yeah, it's just, again, I was a bit concerned about how far these hordes could actually be. He says that Vales has never been attacked, or at least they've never really done anything to it. But being a man of military background, there's always that one time that, things change. So, and I'm kind of wondering if it's one of those times.
So what is this news of the orcs? Are they planning an attack? We should move then if we are to keep our lives.
Well, if I may, as I'm sure most of us are aware, they'll be coming from the northeast, most likely. So if we stay on the west side of town, we'd have plenty of notice. Additionally, I was scouting around the town. If we were caught inside of it, obviously the most defensible position is the castle and the courtyard. But if we weren't able to get access to that, I'd say the upper ward would be the next best defensive location, just based on how the city is built and how it is still high ground. But that is, of course, assuming that we are caught inside the city when an attack occurs.
I gestured to the city through the trees, the street lights giving an orange glow into the darkness. Look at this magnificent gem we've stumbled upon. such a civilized place compared to any village or whatever drabble we've come across for provisions or shelter so far. Surely no orc could pose a threat to this. If it will put your mind at ease, I'll talk to the good nobles here and see if we can have accommodations in the keep if it comes to it, and it would put all of your minds at ease.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love this town so far. In fact, I'm pretty certain that since my travels with the party, this has been by far the best town we've ever been to, and I really do like it here. It's pretty nice place. But walking into this place, I know that this place isn't as defensible as it looks. At least I don't think so.
All that matters in this town is that library.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever you guys have been up to for this past week has been nothing compared to what Khutula has been learning.
You didn't like my performance?
That was different.
Anton just kind of looks at Vin for a second. Wait, what performance?
Anton, I told you all week to put some time aside for my performance.
Oh no. Vin, I'm sorry.
You are a hard worker, Mr. Greycastle. I respect that, and I do not hold it against you.
Okay, I appreciate that, but again, I'm sorry I missed it. But no, that's not main. I mean, the orcs are certainly something that I have been wanting to talk about, but the other thing as I wanted to talk about was this, and he goes ahead and out of his pack he pulls out the mask and holds it in his hands.
Oh.
Nephis kind of sits up and kind of turns his shoulder to you.
He's like,
getting ready to get up and leave.
He's like, I want nothing to do with this. Carlos would give kind of scowl at Anton and look at him like wondering what the hell he's doing. Anton, what do you put that away? I know we're outside of the city, but we don't want to risk exposure if we can't help it. We need to keep this secret, remember?
Oh, I know. I've been keeping it under wraps pretty well. I've made sure that it's been safe kept, nobody's seen it and all that. I've kept it safe, I promise you this. But I can't help but feel that it would be nice to know if I put this thing on, would I be able to know for certain if this town was to be attacked?
Mr. Greycastle, I cannot believe you are considering this. At least let Khutula have a look at it first with her mystic skills and whatnot, and let her determine if it's safe or not before you go shoving it on your face without any knowledge of what it might do to you.
I'm gonna have to agree in on this
roll
one.
a saving throw.
Roll a saving.
Can you first, or should he roll first?
I want him to roll first.
Is he visibly holding it up to his face and trying to resist?
It's not up against my face. It's just kind of in a relaxed position, just kind of looking down on it. That would be a 12.
It's an effort for you to look at it without wanting to put it on your face.
He visibly is probably noticeable that this is a bit of a struggle, but he does look at Khutula, just kind of curious to what she does in response to Vin suggesting this.
I'm gonna have to agree with Vin on this one. I mean, we found that thing in a crypt with spirits. They were talking to us from the dead. I don't think that's something you want to put on your face just willy-nilly.
Yes.
I know. I've been concerned about it too.
Yes, and
Khutula,
for that
but I
matter,
can't-
Mr. Greycastle, neither you or Mr. Stormwind have been quite the same since we entered that tomb.
Khutula,
Anton just
come look at this before Anton does something he's going to regret.
She kind of like begrudgingly gets up from her bed and shuffles over, holds her hand out.
Nephis will get up and speaking in his tribe's tongue, he's going to say a word that no one understands and starts walking down the river.
What did he say?
I don't know. No language I've ever heard. Devon, how did he say it? Did he sound like agitated or scared?
Yes,
Agitated?
absolutely.
I don't think
agitated. Oh,
If you could deduct, it was more than likely an insult.
He yeah.
Oh my.
That's what I was gonna say.
He just
so
misses his fish. Can you just give that to me?
yeah. Anton's going to try and give the mask to Khutula for her to look it over, but very much is concerned that with how it speaks or just how it wants, pretty much. More concerned that she would put it on as well. He tries to give her the mask, though.
God is dead.
God is dead.
Yep. Sorry, I was reading something else. What did you
I'm trying to give
identify?
Khutula.
Or are you just trying to roll?
Anton is
You were able to resist it. Anton is able to resist that. He
Okay.
passed that. It's an effort for him to look directly into it without thinking of putting it on. He's still able to do stuff. I would have specifically mentioned if you weren't able to
Right.
do anything beyond that. But it's just
Khutula
like
takes
it's an effort. But you can still do it. Yeah.
All right.
You want to do what, like an arcane check or something on it?
I want to do more than one check if I can.
Oh, baby.
I would like
More,
to.
well, let's just start with the first one.
Yeah, of course.
Start with the first one, yeah.
I wanted to do a history check first.
Okay.
What is that for?
You get to roll it with advantage.
Oh, you know what that means, boys.
15 plus 6, so 21.
Good so far.
Oh, it was so close. All right, so I got 21.
Okay, what do you want to know about it?
History, I think, was the
I want to inquire, like, try and see if I can determine its origin or, like, just where it came from.
That tomb you guys raided.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
but-
is why. This is well. Yeah, that's why. That's why I had her with advantage, because I know you weren't there for the discovery of its origins.
But didn't it come from a fucking god?
So you're aware. Yes, but Xane the person and Khutula the character know two different things about that mask, which is why I gave the advantage, because Xane was here for the session where the mask was uncovered.
Right.
And all that info. So Xane doesn't all the nitty-gritty details that Khutula does. That's why I gave the advantage. So
When I say origin, I don't mean where we found it. I mean,
That
like,
makes no sense.
where it
no,
made-
I understand that, but that stuff was
Okay.
revealed to a certain degree, which is why I gave you that advantage. So you are aware, most likely from your talks with Anton, that the mask was given to Arklet. I think his name is Arklet Calhoun. I say that
Yes.
because
It was Calhoun, yeah.
it's
The Mask of Calhoun.
Yeah, so Calhoun was part of he was essentially like the fairy the ferry driver across the river Styx, or whatever the fuck it is in old mythology. He shepherded the souls of the dead to the afterlife, and the mask he wore was gifted to him / empowered to him by the long dead god that he serves. His god wasn't long dead when he was around, but is currently dead. The power that he served gave him that mask to help him shepherd the souls of the dead into the afterlife. It is rumored that the individual who possesses that mask, who is qualified to wear it, and that's what you're aware of now, who's qualified to wear it, is able to speak with those who have passed away, as well as predict the future. That is what people are rumored to be able to do if they're able to possess the mask in its full capacity.
Okay. Well, I'll do an arcane check.
You can ask me another subsequent question if you want, like another history.
I mean, I'm just trying to think
question.
of things I can ask mostly.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I'm saying, like, by all means, ask other questions, given the fact that Khutula, the character, has been around more than you have with the interactions of this mask, as well as, like, would have probably spoken more with Anton, because Anton probably would have shared more about it, given the nature between them, two of them. So you ask another question, and I'll let you know if you can ask another one on top of that, based on the relevant information that's required. What's your question?
I'm trying to think. I
Okay.
don't really have any.
We'll give you that chance.
Mind.
All right, well, roll your Arcana then.
All right. Well, are there any like current or recent cultures associated with either the tomb, its region, or like what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. Anything that could be associated with either the Archlich or just similar. I guess that would be more under religion, I guess.
He died a while back, and the group that the flock that he served, as well as the god that he worshipped, is long gone. This is past history. They have no real connection to anything that's happening in the current days.
Right. All right.
Aside from the existence of that mask.
I will proceed with my Arcana roll then.
Yeah.
14.
So you are able to identify that this does have special properties, however, they are not magically based.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I tell the group, these mask has something about it, something unique and interesting, but it's unfamiliar to me. It's not any magic that I know of.
Well, this was
God, magic.
given its powers through a god, right? Maybe that's how it derives its abilities.
Are you saying like a paladin or something would, or just somebody bestowing?
I'm saying that they might learn something from a religion check since it's a religious object.
Problem is, everything that I know about it is about something that's long gone. There's not really much records unless I can maybe find something in the library. It's not much I really know about.
That's kind of what skill checks are about. It's like you don't know it, but maybe your character came across it at some point. So if you're all good,
I mean, in the sense that it's a long dead god and everything associated with it is also long gone. So I don't
Probably just means
know
it's
if
still
I.
hard. I'm just saying how the game.
What kind of information are you looking for? Like, that's what I'm saying. Ask the questions. I'll tell you if Khutula knows that or not, based on the good rolls and the past sessions.
Well, that's what I was asking about, like any cultures associated with like either the Archlich or the god he might have served.
Yeah, no, they're like it's not gone as in like destroyed. It's gone as in like evolved, usurped, amalgamated, all those kinds of things. It's not like it's
Okay.
it's not like the Incans where it's just like, oh, they're all fucking gone. What the hell happened? No, it's more like I don't know, like the Teutonic Order kind of thing, where it's like, here's a special cool thing, and it's been sort of absorbed over time, and it's part of folklore and stuff of like the specific region and that kind of thing. Like stories faded into legends and myths and that kind of thing because something happened at one point in time that created such an event that no longer generates followers for whatever, for
Because the
some
Nazis liked
reason. There's
them.
just exactly.
I guess I misunderstood when you said they're
Find
gone. I took it
They're
as,
gone.
like,
They're 100. They're gone. The no individual follow that belief system in its full blown state, even in a partial.
Because I was going to
state.
say, I took it as there weren't much records of it, and there was not like really a lot of information left around them. I took it as gone, as in kind of like not much is known about them, and it's something that's so long gone.
That's church, and its way of beliefs is the cultural equivalent of the idea of speaking Latin. Nobody fucking speaks Latin anymore.
But we still know about
But
that.
it existed at some point.
Oh my
Exactly.
fucking
So
god! Can Khutula
they-
roll
they
religion?
know- like-
Yes or no?
I was going
She
to.
can roll. Like, it's the same fucking information that she's gonna get. You want me to delve into the secrets of like
No.
theological existence of this church? I can do that. If Cthulhu's just searching for answers as to why this mask is like special, she's already gotten some good information. I'm trying to glean the specific information she's trying to get. You want a religion? Absolutely, you can.
Probably, if I was.
But if you wanna know whether or not this mask lets you speak to dead people and fucking predict the future,
No.
that's not gonna help. I'm trying to determine the questions that need to be asked so I can figure out where the answers are coming from. She knows it's not magical. She did her magical survey. The Arcana checks like deals with that kind of shit. She knows it has special properties, but those properties are not magically derived from from what she can tell.
Still, that's interesting regardless.
All right, so I want to do a religion check to see if understand more.
100%. No, do it by all means.
No, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to ask so that I can be more specific with what I'm trying to understand instead of just a vague religion check around it. But I guess I'll just roll first.
Roll it and then ask your question.
I got 2 2s in a row. Great.
Fuck.
I got a fucking 8. I was just gonna try and figure out if there's a way, like you said, it probably like evolved into something new or passed on. So I was trying to see if there's a current religion or cult even that was related to something that might be kind of in line.
I'm gonna rope that under your past checks. Because again, this is information that like nothing current. It's evolved. This was not a major religious practice. Not in this area. This was not a big, huge, major thing. And currently, any of the belief systems in this area have nothing to do with these people from the time period in which Calhoun would have been alive. No, it's completely different. religions, belief systems, and culture to this point. And it's, again, it's not from conquest or elimination, it's just from evolution and, you know, varying degrees of intensity and dogma. It's just a different belief system, won over the hearts and minds of the populace in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the different minor pagan religions that got raffle stomped by Christianity in Western Europe. People knew they existed, but it just ain't that way anymore.
Gotcha.
Bitch got waffle stomped.
Yeah. So that is what you can determine from the sort of background as well as a little bit of the functions of the mask. You're aware that it does have something to it, but it's not been imbued or cursed or, you know, any other such form that you're aware of that can be manufactured.
Gotcha. I have it in my notes.
Dudley. Okay, so this would be the dawn of day number 7 that you guys are around in and around Vales. So Khutula spent the week doing her research. You guys all did your several days worth of activities. So the 5 days of activity, not including the first 2 days that you guys have been running around.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, I think he's just recapping all the other stuff that happened before this point.
Yeah, I am. That's why I constructed it in such a way. The reason being is you guys are proceeding around your general daily routines, I would assume.
So Khutula has the mask now?
But I believe...
or-
Depends on if Anton's gonna fight me for it.
I think Anton would.
If she's going to keep it, I may have something to say about it.
Oh.
I was just wanting
We'll
her
have to take a wisdom saving throw to keep it.
Okay.
Sorry, let me rephrase it. We'll take a wisdom saving throw walking away from it.
Yeah,
I'll rephrase that.
I'm more just watching how she's handling it at the moment, just because she's still studying this thing.
I don't...
She looks up.
Are
and she
you
just-
going to keep it in her possession, or are you going to try and take it before that night is finished?
I would like to ask for it back if possible. I'm not gonna try and force it out of her hands, though. I don't want that.
She looks up at you with kind of a uncertain look, and she's like, "This mask seems to be causing you a lot of trouble. I don't know if it's a good idea to keep it on you right now."
Khutula, I've been doing really well
That's
to
your
keep it
wisdom
safe.
saving throw right now.
Oh shit.
I can stop anytime I want, I swear.
Fuck. That's a 9.
Yeah, you want that back.
After all, Carlos entrusted it to you, and only you.
Yeah, Khutula, I've been doing my best to protect
Also,
this
it's
thing.
more
I think-
important than anybody else understands. Been safe with you so far, and da 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 da. Like the idea of it being with anybody else is just wrong.
I'm not gonna say that out loud if I can help it. Remember, I'm trying to be polite and respectful too. It's like
But at the same
Yeah,
time,
but that's the pressure that's being put on you by yourself, by your subconscious mind,
I was
right.
gonna say,
or is
part
it your
of
subconscious mind?
part of failing the wisdom saving throw is that you are kind of losing your composure, so you're not gonna be polite at a certain point.
Khutula, I've been doing well to keep it protected. I've been keeping it safe. I am very certain that it will be safe within my hands. I promise you this.
I mean, I guess I wasn't here. Did we have the discussion that we need to keep it safe, sort of thing?
Yes, we were told that people would try to, or that other people may be looking for it as well.
Okay. She would kind of look
the
at
mask
it.
is worth a lot of money, and the concept of retrieving the mask was specifically the task to Carlos Santiago from employers, as they have a buyer for the mask, and they needed him to go get it. So he needs to return that mask to somebody to get money, and he's promised. I can't remember how many people, how much of a cut of whatever the price is, because I don't want to put words into somebody's mouth that weren't put there.
150 total, and I will divvy it as I see appropriate.
That's what I thought too.
Okay. I didn't want to share that if Carlos was pretending that it was worth a different value and was going to give people different amounts.
Alright, she just kind of nods softly and holds it out to Anton and just says, yeah, honestly, if something happens, I don't want to be the one holding it.
Thank you. And he tries to put it back in his pack. Put it back where it's
You
safe.
feel a lot better having it back in your possession. Like it's a physical weight off your shoulders knowing that you have it on you now.
The others would probably realize this, I'd imagine, just seeing how he probably tends to like that.
It's up to you.
Anxiety. I think they probably would have noticed.
Okay.
I have night vision.
Yes.
To the orcs.
That's a good question.
But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about this mask and the orcs, and I was wondering if that's something we need to use in order to tell what's going to happen to Vales.
Anton, Miss Khutula just got done saying she's not sure what it could do to you.
Anton, look, we've been through through almost literal hell to get to this point. We've survived. It's been close, but we've managed to fight against and survive against vampires. We were thrust into a coliseum, and by all rights, we should have died, but we got out. I think we can handle a few orcs that may or may not get here, and if they do get here, we can just leave. We can head west, and they'll be busy with the town. We'll be fine, regardless.
Had those riders not come for us, I would be dead. I don't know how I survived. I just managed to hold on. Just kind of having a bit of a flashback of when he was just unconscious, watching the birds and people getting away for a moment.
Well, that's all fine and dandy. Can I go to sleep again?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed now. Thank you, everyone. Anton gets up and begins making his way back to town, to the inn to get some rest. Feeling much better now that the mask is in his possession, and at least they know a little bit more about it now.
What a queer interaction.
Fuck you.
Nephis is gonna fall into the river.
And take the mask with
Okay,
them.
with that interaction sort of end, the next morning dawns. Given the idea of it just being a regular other day, what are people's general plans?
I've been saying I wanted to go to the jeweler.
I'm gonna do the usual. Go to work, hunt some bad guys.
Oh my.
I refuse to rest until we... Yes.
having after Seeker's done with the jeweler, having a bit more money from his week of work, Carlos would go to take a look at armors again.
Fucking hell. Okay. So I think 3 people are going into town.
I go to the
I'm
jeweler.
proceeding on the assumption that everybody stayed at the camp that night. So that's 4 people going into town.
No.
I think
Would they have
Vin,
Due to
Vin, Carlos, and Anton would have went to their rooms in the
Yeah.
okay,
at
I'm
least.
just going off of that silly percentage. Okay,
Yes.
how many people
I
are
deducted my
outside
money
of the
for every
town?
night.
Anton, if he's waking up to go to work, would be in Iron Reach, so I guess he's outside of town.
You're at Nephis's camp. Isaac is at Nephis's camp. Nephis is at Nephis's camp. I know those 3 people.
Khutula is at Nephis's camp.
Okay, is Khutula going back into the city for the day?
Yes.
Okay. So fucking name. Vinshenzo, Isaac, Carlos, and Anton. No, Isaac is at the camp, sorry. All the city dudes. All of the city dudes, when you wake up in the morning, there is a commotion, and as you proceed to basically even partway to where you come from, you notice that there are plumes of smoke on the horizon to the northeast. They are a great distance away, however, you do notice them. Those of you who are entering the city for your day's activities from the camp, you would notice these plumes of smoke as you enter the city. Anybody who is not staying in the city and entering it during that day would not have noticed unless somebody comes back and tells them this.
Would any?
Nephis does not notice this.
Oh,
Oh, damn it, I knew it. I was right. Fuck.
Seeing the
Vin?
nah, never mind. It would be metagaming to send a message to Nephis. Because I don't know who of the camp came into the city or not.
Yeah. I think you were saying something, or Khutula, you were saying something?
I was just gonna say, upon seeing the plumes of smoke and hearing Anton talk about the orcs just previously, she would think to head back and let others know still at the camp. The library seems a little less important. Well, she would think he's still at the camp, so she would go back, and he would be gone.
It would be.
No.
Where could he be?
He didn't tell anyone.
He's fishing.
Tiny dragon freak out. Oh god. Where is he?
He's hunting orcs.
Probably.
He's hunting something. Okay, so Nephis is gone. Secondies. Okay. We're gonna proceed with Nephis for a little bit. Yeah, I know. That was me ripping off a piece of paper. Sorry.
Okay.
Sound
I
like
realized
a
it
chunky
would be
piece
that
of
loud.
paper. Holy shit.
I have a legal notepad if you know what that is.
I don't know what
Reminds
that
me
is.
of
So
versus an illegal notepad.
it is one of those pads of paper that is connected at the top with film of like glue or whatever,
Yes.
so that you can rip off
we
a
all
page.
know what a legal notepad is.
Well, you fucking said you didn't! You said, no, I don't know what that is.
So I took it at face fucking value because fuck you.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of construction paper from kindergarten.
Why would you take secret face value?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's just
It's his
personal
fault.
mistake.
He should
Is
know
it?
me better.
I wonder what
If I have
Nephis
to
is
know
up
him
to.
better, he also has to know me better. Fuck you. It's not a one-way street. Anyways, fuck. Focusing on Nephis for a little bit.
I'm exit only.
Exit only.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
How nature intended.
What if I also choose to be exit only?
That would be a lie.
Does that just mean we're not friends anymore?
No, it just means you swing the same way I do, Chris.
It's damn
It
straight.
means you're a good Christian man. Good job. Good for you.
I am I am a good Christian man.
Okay, what's Nephis doing? Christ.
Nephis returns to the place that he had walked off to last night, and he finds evidence of a of some creatures that he knows from his past.
Oh my.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And he is aware that these creatures exist, or he's aware of the evidence of the creatures because he sees several conch shells that are decorated with dry seaweed and small other totems, such as smoothed rocks or predatory teeth, such as shark or whale teeth. He also notices a number of footprints with webbed feet. This is in a wooded, sort of densely vegetated inlet by the lake. So Nephis, this is the site that you have beheld last night and returned to this morning.
Copy that. I am going to fuck, where is it at? I was not prepared for these Nigerians.
Oh.
Dude, he's streaming.
I would like to track these beasts.
Okay.
For survival roll, I also get advantage since they're my favored enemy.
Yes, you do.
I rolled a 13. Let's see what it was for the. Oh, apologies. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll roll with advantage. I thought it was something more than that. I thought I got a bonus. So I get a 13 plus. Fuck. 5. I get 18.
That's a solid roll.
So you were able to tell that these creatures emerged from the lake, waddled around a little while, organized themselves, proceeded off into the forest a fairly short distance, where they rendezvoused with another set of tracks that I will allow you to roll to identify for returning to the water again. You can tell that there are 5 sets of tracks of the creatures that you have as your favorite enemy.
Copy. And you said to roll again to figure out where they moved from there?
For the new tracks.
No. There's an extra set of a creature unlike the ones you're currently following.
Oh.
13.
You are unable to identify them.
Copy that.
13? Damn.
Damn, dude.
With that, I am going to. Jesus Christ, dude. Really put on the fucking spotlight here.
Yes.
That's okay.
I would like to use what is this? Is this a fucking feat or spell? Jesus Christ. Primal Awareness. I would like to use my action to expend one ranger spell slot and focus my awareness on the region around me. I would like, within like a 6-mile radius, I would like to see if my favored creature is still in the area.
The current time. Yeah, sorry.
1 mile. That's for my favorite.
Within 1 mile.
Yeah, 1 mile.
Okay, so your favorite enemy. Sorry, I just want to make sure we both interpret this the same way. So basically, if one of them is, or any of them are currently within 1 mile of you, you're able to figure it.
I do not discern the number or location of them, if they're like still around in the area of me.
Sort of like tingly spidey senses.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they tingle.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna run back to camp now.
Okay. At camp. Okay, I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna go down my list. Vinshenzo, where were you this morning? You were in town?
At the jeweler.
You're going to the jeweler. Okay, tell me about jeweler.
I ask the jeweler his name.
Okay. The jeweler.
And
The
introduce
same jeweler that you
myself.
had been to,
The same jeweler
okay,
that
yeah.
Carlos had been to. And I introduced myself as Vinshenzo Cairona.
He introduces himself as René Lepelletier.
Okay. I'm just gonna write Renee. I ask him about the Cairona family jewels that he's acquired.
Okay. He proudly shows them to you, and you identify them, and this is without needing a roll. You identify them as being from your family, not from the family you married into.
Ah. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And whether or not you choose to correct this man on his identification or his on his bragging is up to you, but in your head you know where these came from. These are in fact family rings from your family.
Mm-hmm.
Or let me rephrase, house from your family.
I would like to ask him how he came into possession of them and roll insight against his claim.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
I'll get you to roll the insight first.
1.
Okay. I'll tell you the answer, and I'll tell you that you think he's lying, but I'll tell you the answer. And the answer he gives, I can't remember the voice he had, but the story he tells you is that he was he was one of a fortunate few present at the momentous occasion when the House Cairona was able to pacify one of their most ancient foes. And given that momentous event, they handed out gifts for all. And he was lucky enough to be there due to the fact that he was a chartered merchant trading with the House Cairona. He was given these wonderful rings as a gift, and he felt it only appropriate in the spirit of why he was there in the first place to try and find an equally worthy customer for their value.
I asked him more about the event, mainly out of interest, not skepticism, but what foe was this? Was this a previous like quarrel between the two houses?
Yeah. So let me ask you: was Vinshenzo alive for the end of the feud, or
Yes.
was he a okay? So this man describes
his arranged marriage was like the end of the feud.
Okay, so this man was present for your wedding.
Oh.
He does not describe in perfect terms your wedding, but he describes in enough accurate details that you would expect a short-lived mortal to recall or at least pass on. He provides vague enough detail about the elaborate festivities and the cultural specific details, etc., etc. And while he doesn't give names specifically, but he describes something that Vinshenzo would be able to attribute with his wedding.
Yes, it was truly a great moment and a lovely celebration that will reverberate for centuries. You have some fine gifts here from the good family of mine. Cherish them always, my friend. And I bid him pleasantries and adieu.
Okay. Does Vinshenzo care at all about the horizon? Does he care enough to do anything, or is he just gonna move about his day?
No, he's not there for jewelry. He's just following up on what Carlos told him.
And what about the smoke on the horizon? He doesn't give a shit?
He would then go to the castle keep and try to talk to the nobles or whatever ruling power there is. But yeah.
Okay, we'll do that next week.
Yes.
Moving down my list to Anton Greycastle. What's going on, buddy?
So I woke up this morning and was trying to go to work, and I'd imagine I would have seen the plumes of smoke, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Was I at work when I saw them, or was it just on the way?
On your way.
Seeing this, my heart sinks, thinking, "Oh dear God, was I actually right?" I mean, surely it could have been tomorrow. It could have been, 2 days from now. Really, anything could have happened. But he didn't expect it to be like, "Oh shit." I, worried about this, began making my way towards Eastway to try and see what the hell is going on. But I have a good feeling it's probably orcs.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way to Eastway District. That will take time.
Yep.
Which is totally fine. Carlos Santiago.
It's me.
What's going on, buddy? Where you at? Where you going? What you doing?
Uh,
Crazy smoke on the horizon. People are chattering about it.
yeah, Carlos would be a little slightly unsettled by it. Like he'd be a little worried that it was fast approaching, but he wouldn't focus on it too much. Because, like he said, he felt like they could easily get out of there if necessary, or otherwise survive. But yeah, he'd head to armor shopping again. This time he'd look at stuff that was a little higher up on the scale of price and quality. Try to find something that really stood out as being especially protective.
Still looking at studded leather?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although he would probably also glance at regular leather, but he'd really focus on the studded.
Okay. Isaac Stormwind, what are you up to?
Channeling my mental pain into sad flute noises.
You wondrous
Sad.
bastard.
Okay, I'm actually gonna write down on this piece of paper sad flute noises. Unless you have something else, like, I don't know, crazy reaction to the smoke. I'm okay with you saying sad flute. I don't want to discourage you from that. I just want to make sure
I'm still in the camp.
we accurately
So
get
do
that
I
down.
even see the thing?
Oh, if he's in
Ah,
camp,
yeah,
Khutula
you're right,
probably would have
camp.
been. Khutula probably would have been.
told you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I went back to the camp to inform you and Nephis, but Nephis was gone.
I'm running.
I don't know that.
Well, then I stop playing sad flute noises and go to the city.
Nobody knows where this is. Exactly how I like it.
Look, if
Okay,
he was,
you're going to this city,
when did he leave
Khutula's stuff
camp?
at camp.
These nuts.
Nephis, from what I know about him, probably left camp before you woke up.
Yes.
I didn't sleep.
What?
Oh my god.
No, I
Then
had
you
PTSD
would have
all
left
night.
camp quite early in the.
Oh my god.
Then
Oh
he
my
would have left
lord.
camp early in the morning, and he wouldn't have made a big issue about it. So unless you were actively keeping track of people, he just sort
No,
of
no. Like, I literally put it in the thing. I was on a PTSD trip until daybreak. Nobody
Yeah,
noticed.
okay, there you go. So you have no fucking idea where or when he left. You were too busy like mentally shitting your pants. Oh yeah, look at that. Break of dawn, PTSD trip. Cool.
What a wonderful
Okay.
morning.
So you're just like fucking like fetal position in a corner until daybreak when Khutula kicks you awake.
No, I was
fine.
I was sitting where I was sitting before, just staring off into the void.
In a quarter.
That was in your stare.
Okay, so Nephis, your mystery. Vinshenzo is moving to the castle keep to speak to nobles. Anton is moving to the Eastway district to look at the smoke. Carlos is shopping for studded leather and optionally leather armor. Isaac was at the camp and he is now moving to the city. And Khutula had moved to the camp to inform people that shit's going down.
Mhm.
Are you gonna accompany Isaac into the city? Seeing as Nephis is not there, or are you gonna wait there for Khutula?
Seeing as there's trouble on the horizon, she's actually going to start practicing with her arcane focus to make sure she understands how it works.
So you're gonna stay at the camp.
Yeah.
Okay, I have all of these things written. That way I know how to proceed for next week. I will make it absolutely certain that I'm not really late this week. And who
Preferably
knows?
sober.
Thank you for the
Why?
session.
He's just still comprehending the audacity of your request.
Yeah, I got nothing to say about that. Okay. Well, there you go. That's been the session this week, and that's all I got.
Sweet.
All right.
Copy that. See you guys next week.
We're all going to die.
Have a splendid evening.
Good night, all.
See you.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, peace.